Hello. Should add some water. Hello. Welcome back to Ready Steady Play, where we're continuing Hoplomachus Victorum. It's part 4, and we are a number of weeks, 4 weeks into Act 2. Hope the sounds okay. If you're in chat and I sound funny, or like there's any errors, do let me know. And I can see we've got Heggers in chat, so thanks so much for joining me, Heggers. And my phone just went off. I was like, who's messaging me now? It's so late. It turns out it's actually the Patreon Discord letting me know that I'm live. So thanks to the patrons who set that up. Shout out to Difter and Hackers. But we're going to be continuing with Hoplomachus Victorum this evening. And we're going live quite late. But hopefully there'll be a few of you around to appreciate this and able to join me in the future as well for further episodes. So this is a sort of I don't want to describe it as a campaign game, but it's an ongoing episodic game is probably the best way to do it. You play these mini matches, mini conflicts to upgrade your hero and fight various bosses as we progress through it. Of course, you probably all already know that. In our first mission, we defeated the new Argonian hero Decimus. Now we are in Kunlun, where we're gearing up to fight this elite unit, Bing Quinn. Or possibly Bing King. Which, is this camera not set to autofocus? It is, it just doesn't want to. Cool. It's going to be one of those streams. There we go. So, Bing Quinn has Taunt, Dodge, and Hurl, all of which make me sad. But at least Bing Quinn doesn't have Absorb. Thanks, Heggers. This is one of a pair of anniversary rings I got for me and Leanne. 10 years together. So, sound as a 10. Yes, you sound funny. Thanks, Yogi Bear. And Leanne's in chat as well. Hello. She's been away all week, so been all on my own, and I've somehow managed to survive and come back to you here on the weekend. Yeah, do let me know if the sound is synced up okay as well. And what we'll do is I think we'll get right down to it. So we don't have any locals in our camp here at the moment. I've still got a couple of Pluto's refugees here. I've got Zeno of Gargarai, my precious ranged boy, and Secutor from the New Argonians, who's quite useful. I've also got this defender, who I'm so done with. I might even take a blood feud. It's called bloodshed match, just to get rid of defender, because Ignian is the same, but I mean, he's slightly different, but he's basically better. And Secutor is very similar as well. So I think it's time for Defender to hit the road. And what I'd like is to get a Kunlunian local. I'd also like to get my tactics back. I have no tactics, and I have this secret ways thing, which I desperately want to use. Let's get the green screen on there. Opportunity here called Secret Ways. And it says, discard a number of tactics equal to your tactic capacity while in the Kunlun region. Which our tactics capacity is 4, so I'd like to do this to unlock the special unit Ruhani of Tamilakam, which I'd really like to do because I don't know what that unit does, but tell me there's a secret unit, tell me it's special, I want to get involved. So, with that in mind, we've got just a few options here as we traverse the world. We're over here in Kunlun, so we've got a sports match down here, or another opportunity over here. And then if we go down to this sports match, we can then access only 2 bloodshed matches. So the way the path kind of meanders around the island, actually, here, it goes to show there's not too many opportunities for decision making, because if you're here, you have to choose bloodshed. Well, maybe that's the same for most of them. If you're here, you can only go to sports. Come on, brain, load faster. Sports, or the capital. We're not going into the capital, because the minute we set foot in there, Bing Quinn's going to attack us, and we don't want that yet. I'm not ready for it. I like to hire a local and also level up a bit. Now, the current opportunity card is, and I've picked up a lot of these, but I've only managed to fulfill about one, is called the Hungry Ocean. Oh yeah, this is the one about getting elite Atlantean, getting non-elite Atlantean units. We're definitely not going to be able to do that because we are so far from Atlantis. And then the sport one currently is the Trial of Onslaught. I feel like I looked at this and it made me sad. I sure would like some help here. Card reader, come on. Is this also gonna focus? Oh, it's on autofocus. Well, of course it is. What if I turn? Oh, God damn it! One of these days, they're gonna invent good webcams. There we go. So each time a rival unit is defeated, add a random bag unit to the end of the rival lineup. So this is King of the Hill, but with an endless sea of enemies. I'm quite up for this one, actually. Nobody can die, at least. And all I have to do is sit, and it's one local, and then it's just bag units. And as far as I'm aware, there's only one local in the bag. There's, of course, a Bane in there as well. What else have we got here? We've got Cestus is currently the local unit that'll come out. It's a warrior, 1 black and 2 yellow attack dice. It's also got Retaliate and Hurl. Moves 2, range 1, 3 health. It's just the Kunlunian warrior. But if we do this, then we could hire a local, or we could get all our tactics back, which is probably a better shout. So we can spend them all and use secret ways before we get to the boss. That would be nice. So, with that in mind, let us move on down here to this sporting event. And we'll do Trial of Onslaught. Bum, bum, bum. So, I've got 3 units, plus my leader for this one. And arrayed against us, we have the top local unit, which is the Cestus. Our warrior there. I have to show the tokens to this camera because they are too green for the other camera. And Cestus comes with a tactic. And because Cestus is a warrior type, that's going to be an adrenaline. So that's pretty good for them. I don't have any tactics currently, so I guess I'm just tacticless. Right, and now we're going to pull 2 random bag enemies. They start with just 1 on the sheet. But it doesn't really matter anyway, because it says each time a rival unit is defeated, add a random bag unit to the end of the rival lineup. So, I'm adding an extra unit because I'm in Act 2, so you're supposed to do that. And it comes with a talent. Well, I'll add the 1 unit you can see here. Then I'll add the extra Act 2 unit with the tactic. And then we'll just keep drawing new ones every time I kill one. So, that's grim. But so the first bag unit for this fight is Provocateur from New Argonia. So that's their tactician. It's got tactical and inspire. Wouldn't mind hiring that. I think I already said I was going to get my tactics from this one. I'm going to stick to my guns. And the next one, which comes with a tactic, is going to be Attacker. So that's just another warrior. So they've got 2 adrenalines. So this is going to be a bunch of fast enemies. But I think I'm okay with that, probably. I mean, this is King of the Hill, right? Yeah, so I just need to get up on the hill and stay there. So I'll just put out all my tanky boys. We'll just, lots of hit points. So, that's it. Oh, I should do some hit points, though. They're always blue team, and I'm always red team. Even though I like blue, it says in the rulebook that they're blue team. But maybe I should get to be blue. It's my game. I can do what I want. I mean, I am sort of blue team because I'm the Atlanteans, right? So my elite chip is blue. Anyway, right. So there's no special deployment rules. I'm still stuck. I spent so long in New Argonia, in the land of the New Argonauts, that I keep thinking I deploy 2 things at a time and they're stuck together. But that's not what happens. In this game, it's just going to be Cestus popping into existence over here. And that's it. They would try to use a tactic on me, but they can't because I'm not there yet. And also, it's too far away. And then I guess, do I deploy my hero first? I kind of feel like I ought to. I have 5 health at the moment, which isn't too bad. I mean, this is a sports match, so maybe I'll put out Zeno of Gargarai. Who are we actually going to use here? Who are we going to use? It's not bloodshed, so we're not using Defender. We can use any of these 4. Oh, I do have capacity for 1 more chip, actually. So I don't need to kill off... I thought I was at max capacity, but I have 6 leadership, which means I can have 6 units in my camp. Which just gives me more variety. The thing is, I've got 3... I've got this guy, he's like ranged, and this guy's a warrior, so that's great. But these 3 are all tanky units, and there's too much. I don't need that much defense. I'll tell you what, actually, Cestus kind of sucks. So why don't we deploy our leader, and then we get to use Grand Entrance, and we might actually do some damage this time. And y'all proud of me, I remembered to use it. Let's start up here. Is that what we want? Do we want to start here? Yes. Let's start over here. And I get to roll 2 yellow dice, and then if I roll any damage, that damage is dealt to Cestus, who has 3 health. Hey, I see 1. 1, I'll take it. It's not bad for those terrible yellow dice. So Cestus goes down to 2 health remaining. Cool. And that's it. Back to Cestus' turn. They're going to deploy Provocateur, which gives them tactical. Fortunately, they can't actually use Adrenaline. Oh no, they'll use Adrenaline on themselves. What am I talking about? So they should have used Adrenaline on Cestus. I'm just being a dum-dum. So Cestus has Adrenaline. My bad. That's fine. It doesn't really affect me. And then Provocateur appears here, and then it uses Adrenaline on itself. I forgot that friendly boons can just be placed on oneself right away. So I guess normally the row doesn't like sort of advance. The rival camp doesn't move up the track or whatever. You just move down the line until they're all dead. But in this case, they can't all be dead. They'll just keep coming. So I move attack up here. And what I'd like, actually, is some really weak tanky units to fight. The 2 warriors and the tactician with Inspire is kind of a bummer. Because, like, I'm supposed to be surviving. So if they keep throwing glass cannons on me, I'm just going to get wiped out before I can score the 6 points. Anyway, Cestus is going to move 3, and it's just going to come straight towards me. It could go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. So it's just going to end up here. And that's its life, because it's not in range. It does have Hurl 1, but I don't think it's going to use that to do anything particularly meaningful. No. It would use Hurl on its... on itself or a rival unit to sort of try to create additional attacks, but in this case, I think we're fine. So, it's back to me. Alright, now I think we bring out our man Zeno of Gargarai. He's got first strike as well, so if I put him up here, he can actually attack Cestus already, which is nice. You know, a nice opening thing there. First strike means he can attack the turn he's deployed, and he's actually already at range 2. We're going to take Krakenlance here and just move 1, 2 up onto the mountain, which, because I don't want to be a victim of first strike, thanks. And that actually gives us first strike against enemies, and also this is the hill. This one, King of the Hill, is a literal actual hill. Unlike all the other ones, the hills have been sort of important thematic points, like the weapon racks in New Argonia. Now it's an actual literal hill, which is great. So here comes Zeno of Gargarai with 4 dice into Cestus, and this won't trigger retaliate. A, because I'm at ranged, and B, because I'm agile. So I've got our bases covered. Now if I could just kindly roll 2 damage here, I'd be stoked. Oh, it's 1 damage! Boo! Boo! Boo, I say. Okie dokie. And that's the end of that. So, it is over to the enemy's turn, and they're going to bring Attacker in here. And Provocateur, I think, is just going to advance 1 up to here. Now they're both going to hit me, which makes me deeply sad. Because I don't want to die. I mean, I won't die. I don't want to use a blessing. I'm not halfway through the game yet, technically. Oh god, I'm not halfway through the game yet, technically. Okay, so, yep, Cestus will go first then. Is this right? I'm just thinking if Cestus would use Hurl or anything. But no, I don't think so. I think Cestus is quite happy to just be in range of the strongest opponent currently, which is me. And Provocateur is just happy to be in range of anyone, really. So, that's where we're at for now. I'm going to see if I can focus this camera on the board a little bit. There we go. Okay, and so this is going to be Cestus into my leader with 2 yellows and a black. Watch the yellows roll nothing but damage now that I'm rolling them against myself. Uh-oh. What did I do with that one? There it is. Oh! I blanked out! That never happens. Nice one. And then it's Provocateur, who just has 1 black die. And that's damage. Yikes. Okay, now, who are we bringing in? Is this our... We've still got 2 more units, right? Yeah, we've got 2 more choices. I mean, I quite like Ignean. Bastorius does more damage, though. And has Retaliate, which is nice. Yeah, let's bring out Bastorius, our warrior. Although, I mean, I guess killing them is helpful because it still buys me time when they can't actually play. I also like the idea of having quite high... Although Secutor is quite tanky, and because it has 1 green die, which is quite accurate, we're very likely to do 2 damage if we're up here. Defender has the most accurate attack because it's 1 black die. So we could do that, and then we'd be even more likely to get damage, but Defender doesn't have any fun powers. It's only got Taunt. He has Taunt and Absorb. And he's got Combat Lock and Retaliate. Ooh. Let's do Bastorius. I just feel like damage is good. And then we could... Or, actually... No, actually, you know, I'm getting cold feet about my hit points. So let's do Secutor first, and then we'll do Bastorius. I'll put Secutor in here, I think. And then I'm getting concerned about Provocateur, so I'll move Zeno down here. Actually, before I move Zeno even, I'll move my leader down here. So that attacker can attack me on attacker's turn? Why would I do that? No, I'll stay here. I don't want to be attacked. And then I'll move... Well, attacker can get to me if I kill Provocateur, which I intend to do. So that's kind of a bummer. Attacker can get into range of literally any hexes. So let's move Zeno down here and actually just keep it at that for now. The other thing I should be doing is this. Boom! 1 of 6. 1 point of 6 for holding the hill. Not holding the hill, for being on the hill. Being in position. Right, and now I'm going to use... so now it's on to attack phase, and I'm going to use leader Krakenlance's Fanged Strike to suck Cestus's last hit point out and give it to me, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Anyway, we'll see. Come on. Come on. 1 sword! It's hard to see. That's a sword right there. That's all I needed. So, that is 1 dead enemy over there in the rival camp. And 1 hit point back for me. God, Fang Strike. How does anyone cope without Fang Strike? Okay, now here's Xeno of Gargarai into the Provocateur. I see 1. I see 2. 2 damage. Provocateur bites the dust. Get out of here. Nice one. Alright. And that's the end of my turn. Nothing else I can do. So it's back to our enemies. And they have no one left in the queue. So we're going to go into the bag and draw a new enemy. Who's it going to be? It's Murmillo. He's got Retaliate and Shove, 3 hit points and 2 movement. He's the New Argonian warrior type. Alright. And he comes with 3 hit points. So he's going to jump in here. And then attacker is definitely going to go 1, 2 up to here to attack for Krakenlance. And that's going to be 3 dice. Yikes, I don't like it. But it's just 1 damage on the black die there. Okay, back to me. So, 2 points. Nice. I'm going to deploy my last unit, which will be Bastarius, the warrior type I held off deploying before. I'm going to put them in here. And then I'm going to... I mean, Xeno doesn't need to bother walking onto the hill because he's never going to get... he's never going to get any perfect strikes. He's got too many dice. Secutor will move down here, I think. I'm a little concerned about all this Retaliate that's come out. I don't want my leader to die. So I'm going to put Xeno of Gargarai into attacker with the hope that I can leave him on 1 health and then steal it with my leader. Oh, boom, 3. Well, that just straight up kills him, so... well, I guess I should be glad. Why am I should get, like, bonus points for murdering everyone. This never happens. But yeah, I also need to get Secutor up there to keep my leader safe, because my leader's taking a lot of damage here, and I'm not super stoked about it. Okay, end of my turn. Time for another bag enemy. And this time, it's... oh, it's one of Pluto's refugees. It's the return of Fury. Fury has got tactical and agile. It moves 3. It's range 2. It's got 2 health. And it just, like, flies around and does a damage. That's kind of a pain. At least it's only got 2 health. We can probably pick it off with Xeno of Gargarai pretty quickly. Okay, and in the meantime, it's blocked Murmillo, I guess, from... well, Murmillo's gonna just beeline towards the nearest opponent anyway, so it's just gonna come up here and hit Secutor, which I'm totally fine with. So here we go. It's the 2 New Argonians just smacking each other. And I see we have 0. I never get this lucky. Trust it to be inconsequential. Save this luck for the boss fight, damn it. Anyway, that's the end of that. So it's back to my turn. I'll take this up to 3. I'm not in a rush to kill Murmillo, although I guess I should be concerned about too many enemies spawning on the board and overwhelming me. So I'm going to go 1-2 with Xeno of Gargarai so he can ranged attack that Fury. Although if he doesn't kill it, an enemy's going to spawn right next to him, which is upsetting. Bastarius is going to go 1-2 onto the mountain here, and Secutor's also going to go onto the mountain here. I'm just kind of fortifying my position up there. That means these 2 can't attack. They're both dazed. So I'm not doing anything about this Murmillo this round. But we are going to throw 4 dice into the Fury and hope for some hits. Come on, here we go. We can do it. Oh, I see 3 blanks. 4 blanks. I'm doing blank skis today, apparently. So, no damage. That's fun. Good lord, that's really bad. And that's the end of my turn. So now it's back to them, and we're going back to the bag to pull a new random unit. And it is... Tactician! Oh my god, they're getting all the weak, fighty ones. So Tactician's got 2 health and 3 movement. And tactical, but it does deploy dazed, so it's going to appear here, but do nothing. Murmelo, meanwhile, is quite happy to attack any opponent. Which could be Bastarius or Secutor, but Secutor has taunt, so I'll just leave Murmelo where it is right now. And Fury also is quite happy to attack any opponent. It can also get anywhere it wants to, but it's not... I'll tell you what it's not going to do. It's not going to go up on the hill, because it will become dazed. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, because I'd quite like to smack it with my Fanged Strike and steal its health. Good. Yep, and then Murmelo hits Secutor. More blanks. Oh my god. This is not the game to be getting blanks on. And then Fury attacks either Xeno of Gargrai or my leader. I'll attack Xeno just because... so in this game, it's targeting any opponent next to it, so I get to pick. It doesn't have a priority, like sometimes they attack the one with the most health, the one with the most damage dice, and in this game he just attacks anyone. So I get to pick anyone next to him, which is kind of nice. So it's back to my turn. I've deployed all my units. I won't have any more than this, so mine are all on the board, but I do get to go up to 4 points because I'm on the King of the Hill. And then let's hit... I don't want to do any movement, I don't think. I suppose I'll put Bastarius over here, just so that if a local from Kunlun happens to spawn, it's harder to get onto the hill, I guess. But it doesn't really matter to me. So I'm going to use my Fang Strike on the Fury and see if I can't nick its health. 1! I'll take it. Why am I giving myself damage? That's not how this works. There we go. And then I guess I'll just have Xeno from Gargrai finish off the Fury. I'll tell you one thing, actually. I'm just having a think here, because the Fury targets... The thing is, I wonder if it wouldn't have just stopped here to target Xeno of Gargrai, now that I think about it. Because it's got range, which I totally forgot about. In fact, I wonder if it would have moved at all, to be honest. I forgot it was ranged. So, over here, we've got chit chat there. No, it would have chosen the closest mark. So actually, when it was here, it would have attacked either Xeno... Oh, sorry, my bad. So when it was here, it would have marked Secutor and Xeno, because they were both equal distance. And it would have ignored Bastarius and my leader. Which means that theoretically, I can't hit it. But it would have attacked... We'll say it attacked Xeno. I probably would have had it attack Secutor because I could have chosen. But we'll say it attacked Xeno and he lost to health, so I don't have to undo too much. But I'll tell you what I will do is, knowing that I can't hit the Fury with Krakenlance, what I'll do is I'll actually move him 1-2 off the mountain and hit the Tactician instead. Because I want to soak up those hit points, and I'm feeling quite confident I can hold the mountain with just these two. Because they've got a lot of hit points, they're tanky, and I just need to have a unit there. I don't think the AI is going to be able to kill both of these. So I'm quite happy for Krakenlance to wander off and just try to soak up some health. And then I guess I'll have Xeno of Gargar. I throw a weapon into Fury. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I see 2 damage. That's it. End of the road for Fury. Anyway. Good. And that's all my... Oh no, Secutor can attack Murmelo. Let's go for it. Why not? I'll roll this dice up here because you'll never see it on the green screen. Hey, so that's 2 damage because I have Perfect Strike because I'm on the mountain and Murmelo is not. Murmelo does have Retaliate though, so maybe that was actually a bad shout. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. So, back to the enemy turn. We're going back into the bag to find out who's going to spawn this round. It is... Oh, it's an Ignean, just like the one I've got. Oh, he's actually kind of scary, because his damage isn't terrible, and he's got a lot of hit points. So, good news is I don't think he'll get to do much before the end of this match. And then Tactician is going to trigger. It's not going to move because its closest targets are here and here. So it will just attack one of them. It's got a red die, which means it just does a damage. I'll have it hit Xeno again because this is a sport, so he's not going to die. So that's good. And then it's back to my turn, and this will tick up to 5. And what I think we'll do is we'll just move Bastarius down here to combat lock the Ignean. It doesn't even matter, though, because he's just going to move 1. No, this is fine. This is completely fine. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just move Xeno back here, just in case something goes horribly wrong with the dice, because Xeno's only got 1 health left, and this way Ignean can't reach him. And then I'll just use Fanged Strike on the Tactician to steal another hit point. Oh, 2! 2! Damn it! Why can't I roll this when there's more than 1 hit point left? That's upsetting. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we're going to come away from this with more hit points than we came into it, which is great. I can currently have a maximum of 9 health because I've been maxing it out in order to make the best use of this health steal. Good, and then I guess Secutor will hit Murmelo because, you know, he's only got 1 health left. Oh, and I blank out, so that's a bummer. Good, end of my turn. Done. Over to them. And they'll spawn another random bag unit here. This game is perfectly balanced. Yep, don't even tell me about balancing. Oh, it's Provocateur again! So this is, once again, the new Argonian Tactician coming to say hello. He's going to spawn in here. He's dazed. Ignean will move 1 here or 1 here. You can go to either of these. I choose. I'll move it up here just because then Xeno can hit it without even moving. But it really doesn't make a difference. Also, if I put it in here, it'll hit Secutor, and then he'll get attacked by 2 things. And that could feasibly... It couldn't even kill him, actually, because he has Absorb. What am I talking about? We've definitely won this. There's no way we can't win this. But it's fine. We'll resolve the combat anyway. So this is Ignean into Bastarius. Oh, I've also given Ignean red health because I'm so used to deploying my own Ignean. That's silly. Can't balance it for Mike's flawed dice rolling technique. Look, dice games can't be balanced. It's impossible. They're too random. It's completely unbalanced. Any game that uses dice is totally out of balance, obviously. Because if it was perfectly balanced, then it would just kind of be, it'd just be a random crapshoot, right? Got nothing to do with player skill. Ignore the variability of player skill. Okay, so well, here we go. Ignean into Bastarius. I realize he's rolling green dice, so I'll try to do it here. Alright, so that's one sword I've rolled there on the blue die. So Bastarius takes a damage and then deals a retaliation to Ignean. Easy peasy. And then Murmelo hits Secutor, but that's fine. That's 2! Yikes. Which would probably worry me if this game was... Oh, I've got Absorb, though. Ha 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 ha. Alright, great. And then it's my turn, and this ticks up to 6, and I win. Huzzah! Dispaminite. Why is it we always blame player skill for what is obviously the fault of the dice? Right. That's all done. Good. Nice one. These guys can get over here. Get off. Get out of here. These guys all come back to camp. Good job, team. Crack team of soldiers. Keep Krakenlance's hit points there. And... Alright, so we're going to get all our tactics back so we can unlock this secret unit, because I want to know what it does. So, with that in mind, we get 4 tactics. I like hamstring. I like... I'm not particularly bothered about adrenaline, especially not on this map. I like boost health. I want more hamstrings. Actually, I'll just take all the hamstrings, and then they can't hamstring me. I'll take 1 health booster. Cool. Right, what else happens at the end of a sport match? Recruit a rival unit or gain tactics. We just did that. We just gained all the tactics. All of these guys go back into the bag, and the tactics come away with me. Come away with me, tactics. So that was adrenaline. 2 copies of adrenaline back in there. All of these enemies back into the bag with you. These will just hang out here for now. Good. Give those a shuffle. And then we have to advance the week. So we're on week 5 of Act 2 now. And that's it. Trial of Onslaught. Done. We get to see the next card. The Many Nations. So this is just my hero. When accepted, add a number of camp units to your lineup equal to the number of different factions in your troop. Oh, this came up before. We're talking about how many factions do I have. I mean, I guess I've got 4, right? Surely it's different colors. Which means we can just swap out Ignean for Bastarius. Hey, that's pretty good. So it'll be 4 on 4. Capture the flag or King of the Hill. Ooh. I'm not sure I like Capture the Flag on this one. I probably prefer King of the Hill. Because Capture the Flag will be here, and then I either have to run over the hill, which slows me down, or I just do King of the Hill again and survive 6 rounds. Intriguing. Right, so... Anyway, we have to see where we can go from here, because that is the end of this particular round. So, I mean, our options from here are Bloodshed or Bloodshed. So, The bloodshed event is currently nomads, so it's a local. And add a number of bag units to the end of the rival lineup equal to the number of... So this is the inverse of the other one. Basically, the number of my enemies is... So this is, like, bad, right? So we could... I mean, that's probably fine, right? It will be a local and 5 units. Oh, but it's bloodshed. Against me and 3 units. This is tough. I also don't really want to play Zeno of Gargarai, because if he dies, I'll just be real sad. So our other option, of course, is to spectate. I mean, this spot I'm in only connects to bloodshed. It's just like 3 bloodsheds. I'm also not allowed to go back here, but it doesn't really matter. Because it's all bloodshed anyway. So the question is, do I spectate a bloodshed or not? And I think the answer is no. I'm feeling like I've got quite a lot of health, and we need to really be improving our guy. I've got a lot of hamstrings, and I do need to use them all. And I've got a booster health as well. And at least this one doesn't have... It's only going to have 1 enemy tactic on it. So fuck it, let's go. Let's see what happens. If we die, we die. It's not the end of the world. It's just fun and games, isn't it? So, if we go down here, we're going to be forced to wander over into the Parthians. How many weeks do I have left? I mean, I'm only on week 5. I've got 7 more weeks. So maybe wandering over into the Parthian arena is not a bad idea. Because what else am I going to do, you know? A lot of bloodshed events in this side of the world. Or I go up here, and then I can go up here. Oh, we could go over into the Amazonian area. That might be fun, because we might not see it otherwise. Well, actually, I think we'll probably end up going there when we do the Parthians as well. There's just not enough space here to soak up all of our time. But screw it, let's go north. So we'll head up there to Bloodshed. And we'll take the nomads. And we'll find out just how screwed we are. So they're going to start with Acestus. That's the same local unit that we just saw with 3 health. And now we're going to draw the extra bag unit for... well, actually, I suppose we'll do... What we'll do is we'll do the 4 bag units that are going to come from the different factions in my team. And then we'll do 1 extra bag unit for the rest. God, 5 bag units? Ugh, I might have bitten off way more than I can chew here. So here we go. The first one is Ignean. And then it's Reptilian, so 2 tanky units that do low damage, that's good. And then it's Argonian, oh, it's Secutor with Taunt and Absorb. That's a problem. They're all tanks. The next one is Attacker, so that's the default warrior. And this last one is the one that's added for Act 2, which is Tactician. And Tactician adds Hamstring! And it can't because I stole all the hamstrings! Really? Did I get them all? I did! Up yours, Tactician! Haha! So that's a small silver lining in what might otherwise be a terrible mistake. So there's 5 health for him, and 3 for Reptilian, 4 for Secutor. God, they're so tanky. 3 for Attacker, and 2 for Tactician. I'm just gonna hamstring everyone. I might have to use Zeno of Gargarai in this one. And if he dies, I'm gonna be so upset. Right, so... Hackers, I was hoping for my defeat and downfall. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll get your satisfaction. So, Cestus appears out here. That's round 1. This is just bloodshed, remember, so this is just fight to the death. I'll pop my leader out. I'm going to go into... It doesn't matter. Here. Just because it kind of worked last time. And then Cestus goes 1, 2 onto the mountain. Fantastic. And it's back to me. Now I have to pick who I'm going to deploy next. And I think it will be Zeno of Gargarai because he's quite fast. No, who do I have? Oh, I have... Oh, for a start, here's my grand entrance, which I should have rolled for when I spawned. 1. Now, I'm probably going to spawn Zeno of Gargarai. If anyone gets too close to killing him, what I'll do is I'll just use Hamstring on them. I have Tactician, so I can do that. I also have Inspire, which I completely forgot about. So I'm probably just going to put this card here to remind me that I have Inspire, because that could be really important in this particular match. It's a shame Cestus didn't have Adrenaline this time to get close enough, so I could... this is Krakenlance. Yes, it is Krakenlance. And he looks pretty pretty stacked, if I might say so myself. Just kind of happy to be here. That was my grand entrance was at Yogi. Thank you. Right. Back to them. So they're going to pop... Oh, they should have popped Ignean out here. What am I talking about? So now it's back to them. And Cestus goes... Does Cestus come down? Oh, I haven't... Hang on. I'm an idiot. They should have deployed Ignean here. And then it's me to deploy Zeno here, and now I can move. So the question is, do I go wandering up to Cestus in the expectation that I might just get, you know, smacked in the face? I think it's probably fine. Or I could wait and Cestus could just come and smack me next turn. No, it's fine. I'll go up here like this, and I'll just take my blows. I don't get to attack because I walked onto the mountain, but I'm on the mountain now, and that's the important thing, right? And then it's back to their turn, and they'll put Reptilian out here, and they'll advance Ignean 1 space towards the closest opponent. But because it can't get in reach of an opponent, it's going to check for a consistent hex in range of an opponent. There are none. So then it's just going to move towards the closest opponent, which will be me. And now Cestus is going to attack me. Please be gentle, Cestus. Okay, 1 damage. I can do 1 damage. Hang on. Oh, I've made a huge mistake. Well, it's too late to do anything about it now, other than play on. But Krakenlance gets hurled back to here. So that Ignean can also hit him. And now I also don't have the high ground anymore. I forgot about hurl. Oh no! This is something got real bad. Real quick. Oh jeez. So here's Ignean. We'll roll these here because there's a green one. And that's 1 more damage. Oh, youch. My whole strategy out the window already. Okay, well, let's, let's go ahead and get my my Vistarius out here. How many do I get? I got 4. Okay. Right, and I don't really want to get attacked by everyone. I'm going to have to attack Ignean now. I can't really... The only way to get away from him would be to walk up here, and then Reptilian's just going to come attack me, so I'm going to run 2 around to here. And what I'm going to do, I think, is... advance Xeno down to here and attack Cestus and just hope I get a good roll and kill him. And actually, I have got... Oh, God, get a good roll and kill him. So, I'm tempted to use a hamstring on Cestus, but if I kill him, and I think the odds are pretty good, then that would be a waste of the tactic. They have so many just tanky, boring people. Yeah, I'm not going to use a hamstring yet. So here we go. 4 dice into Cestus. The 4 worst dice, but 4 dice nonetheless. Come on. You can do it, bud. No! I failed! Oh, I'm so upset. Oh, GG. I think that's good. Everyone dies. Mike packs up Hoplomachus and the series is over. Oh, that's so bad. This is so bad. Okay, so Secutor appears here. This is already so bad. And then Reptilian will move towards the nearest opponent. I don't actually know how it's going to work out its movement because... Oh, hang on, I forgot to attack with my leader. Duh. Hang on, so here's 2 dice into Ignean, who's the only one I can attack. 1. Right. So, then, oh, he wouldn't use Intercept Blow, would he? I don't know how that triggers on the enemies. Hold on. No, only if it would defend the app. So actually, I wasn't going to kill Cestus here, because if I would have killed Cestus, then Ignean would have intercepted the blow anyway. Good lord, I'm bad at this game. Oof. Yeah, F, exactly. Oof is right, hackers. Oof is right. Okay, so we've put out Secutor. Ignean is... I can trigger these in any order I want. When I trigger Cestus... Cestus will just beeline north and kick Xeno of Gargarai, which is a real shame. Actually, he will hurl. No, he won't hurl Xeno of Gargarai because he can't get him next to anyone that wouldn't be able to attack otherwise. Does he hurl rival chips as well? Actually, that raises a good point. When we were here, could I have chosen, rather than to flip my own guy over here, could I have chosen to flip Ignean up here? I should have done that. That was stupid to flip Krakenlance off the mountain. But so be it. Because you can hurl rivals or allies. So Cestus could have hurled either, which means I think I just choose. Bonbon's hair is everywhere. Right. So. Right, if I trigger Ignean, he's not going to move. Secutor's dazed. So Secutor's not doing anything this round. Reptilian, I don't know how... I think Reptilian's going to move here. I mean... I don't think it's going to go here because there's no viable path. It's not going to move here because that doesn't get it any closer, so it's got to move here. Yeah, so Cestus will move in here then, and Reptilian will move up here, and that's it, I believe. So now it's dice time. And if Xeno of Gargarai dies here, I'm going to be very upset. So let's do that first. Oh, just one. Okay, that's fine. And then it's Ignean into Krakenlance. Two. Oof. It's bad. Okay, and then it's back to me, and I can deploy my final unit, which I guess will be Secutor. My own version of Secutor. I'm going to move Xeno back here, and I'm going to move Bastorius over here, and then I'm going to move Krakenlance here. And I'm going to use the hamstring tactic on Secutor. I feel really stupid about moving Xeno of Gargarai, but the question is who's going to attack whom? No, Xeno of Gargarai goes into Cestus. I think it's got to be that way. So here we go. Yeah, 2. That's what you needed last time, man. Anyway, that's one down. The scary one. And then I'll do Vampiric Blow on the Ignean. Come on, show me those double swords. No, it's a blank skis. Bad times were had by all. Okay, so now Attacker, the mighty warrior, is going to move out there. And we're going to see Reptilian move 1 up to here or here. I'll put him here, I think. Ignean's not going to move, and Secutor is going to move up here, but that's going to stop him from attacking because of hamstring. And Reptilian also can't attack because he walked onto the mountain. So that's not too bad. And then Ignean attacks Krakenlance again, which is just big yikes. That's 2 again! Oh my god. How come I can't... Oh god, I'm gonna die. I've got 1 health left. Looks like we'll be using a blessing in this one. For God's sake. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I've been rolling perfectly for Ignean. Thank God he wasn't on top of the mountain, right? Yeah, that was their roll, Yogi. That was bad for me, but it's fine. Like, right. These are all the units I have. So, have I been forgetting to move Secutor? I must have. Anyway, whatever. He moves 1 up here. I'm gonna go and run away for a bit. 2 round to here. I'm gonna put Xeno up there because I can move. I can move their pieces first, and so I can move them in such a way as I think I'll be okay. I'm 100% using hamstring on Attacker. Alright, and so now Xeno's going to use all of his dice, which is now 5 because he's getting inspired. And he's going to attack Ignean, because... Fuck Ignean. So that's 2. And then Bastarius attacks Reptilian. Not that this really matters, because he's got regen 1 as well. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do about that, but that's tomorrow's problem. Oh, 2! Nice one, Astarius. Oh, I get another die because I'm also inspired. Oh, Bastarius, if you could just one-shot him, that would be so amazing right now. That would really help me out. Boo! So, 2 health. Inspire is so good. Okay, so that is all of my attacks. Oh, this one's got tactical and it's coming on. We need to kill this immediately. Okay, so it's back to me. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Secutor first. So he moves into here, which means he can't attack. Then I'll move Ignean. He's going to move into here, which means he also can't attack because he's walked onto the mountain and he's not local. And then Reptilian's not going to move. And then Attacker is going to go 1, 2 into here. And he can't attack because he's also hamstrung. So I'm doing an okay job at mitigating damage currently. But it's quite yikes. Okay, so then it's going to be only Reptilian into Bastarius. Oh, and then first off, Reptilian regens, which is important because he could actually kill himself off Retaliate here. But he's got regen 1, so he regens first. Oh, and then he does 1 damage to Bastarius, which is, could be worse. Good. Then it's back to me. And what I want to do is, not be standing next to, all the people that are hamstrung. Now, the Tactician is going to be trying to get next to people. So it's going to run down here. It's going to be trying to get next to people so it can attack, which is not really its purpose. It's got Tactical. Oh, Tactical is fine, actually. Tactical I'm not worried about. I thought I had Inspire. Okay, yeah, so it's just going to run down here, which is fine. I don't care about that. So maybe I'm going to use Boost Health on Secutor, because I think that would be gross. Because he's got Taunt. So if I use Boost Health, he gets 2 more hit points, which is gross. I'm going to move Xeno of Gargarai out of there, because if he dies, I'm going to be so upset. But now he can only attack this guy, Ignean. Which is kind of a shame, because I kind of want him to attack... Because basically I don't know what to do with Krakenlance. Because I kind of want Krakenlance to hit Ignean. He's not... Krakenlance ain't going to kill Ignean, though. Not if I'm going to try and soak some health off of him. So yeah, let's do that. Let's use... this movement's fine. We'll do... Krakenlance into Ignean. That's 1. So I'll take it. And then Gargarai gets to attack back. Same target. Hopefully we'll finish him off. Oh, that means the Tactician's going to run up there. But then he won't be able to... Then he won't be able to attack because he'll be on the mountain. Yeah. So that's 3 damage. So Ignean is super dead. So that's good. And then it is Bastarius, who's going to hopefully finish off Reptilian here. Yep, that's 2. Bastarius rolling like an absolute boss. So Reptilian's out as well. And then Secutor into Attacker, and it's just 1 die. Attacker's got Retaliate as well. Ugh. But I don't think there's any... No, I don't think it's better to oh, it's green. and blank. Okay, so now it's back to their turn, and they've got no more units to deploy. They've got no tactics, so it's just straight to movement. We might as well do Tactician first. So Tactician's going to run up to here and then run up into one of these two positions. I'm happy to put him here. And he can't attack because he's local and crossed the mountain. And Secutor's going to go up here, and he can't attack because he's hamstrung. So then it's just attacker to attack who attacks Secutor with 3 dice. And it's reduced to 1 damage, even though that's 2, because of Absorb. God, a Secutor with a health boost on it is absolutely gross. Okay, cool. And now it's back to me. Now I have to think about my life choices, because yeah, I mean, so long as Secutor is there, I'm kind of happy. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll move Bastarius up here, which is fine. I'll move Krakenlance up here, which means Krakenlance can't attack this round. And then I'll move Xeno of Gargarai over here. And now the mountain is entirely occupied by people. And then I think we just need to wail on to Tactician. I'll start with Xeno of Gargarai onto Tactician. He's still got 5 dice because he's still next to Krakenlance, as is everyone else. And I see 3 damage, which is true, which is more than enough to wipe out the Tactician on 2, so that's good. And then it's Bastarius, who's also got Inspire. So Bastarius will hit the attacker, and it's going to be... Oh, wait a minute. No, yes, Bastarius hits the attacker. It's going to be 3 dice. Oh, just 1. And I get Retaliate as well. Oh, that's hamstring. You can keep that. And then Secutor on the same target, I guess. Even though it's... Oh, Secutor gets an extra die as well, though, thanks to Krakenlance. 1 damage, so that's again 1 each. So actually, I don't have Retaliate on Secutor. That's a pain. Never mind. That's fine. Over to them, and Secutor is just going to move either here or here. I'm happy to put him up here. Can't attack. Attacker attacks Secutor because Secutor is taunt. So it's 3 dice. 1 damage. Which it always was going to be 1 damage. Oh, now the question is... I can't even hamstring them. They're both hamstrung. Damn it, I was about to say, do I use my final tactic to unlock the secret unit? I can't even use it now because I've killed everyone who wasn't hamstrung. God damn it. I'm totally happy with my deployment, so I'm going to put Krakenlance using Fanged Strike on... I'm actually going to attack this guy just in case I roll 2 and I can steal 2 health off of him. Oh no, he's got Absorb, so I don't care. So that's fine. I'll attack attacker then. It doesn't matter at all. So that's 1. So I get to steal 1 health off of attacker. And they are dead. And then Bastarius goes into Secutor. For 1, because he's got Absorb. And Gargarai, same target. It's just going to be 1 no matter what. Yeah. So, there we go. And then it's Secutor. Secutor will attack either because they're both opponents. And he has no targeting priority in this mode. So I shall have him hit Bastarius because Bastarius has Retaliate. I don't want him to hit my champion. That's a miss anyway. Is it green? Yeah, it's definitely a green die he's got. Chadicus, you haven't missed much. Not to worry, bud. Okay, so it's back to me. I'm going to move Secutor onto the mountain for reasons I don't really understand. And then Krakenlance will attack with the Fanged Strike. That's one. Oh, there's a green die, blue die hanging out back there. So we'll steal one more hit point off of him. And then I think Bastarius will finish him off. So we should be fine here. Yeah, there we go. That's the last one. So we actually managed to do that without losing a single unit, although we did lose 3 health off of Krakenlance, which is actually also kind of fine. We did spend 2 hamstrings and a boost health, though, so honestly could have been much worse. It could have been so much worse. Yeah. Remembering Inspire was really, really helpful. So, now we're going into cleanup phase. It's bloodshed, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take another hit point. Because 2 more hit points, and I can unlock Profane the Gods and get the special prowess Embrace the Dark, which sounds awesome. It sounds like I might just become a villain. I don't know. Start over again. The good news is, Chadicus, that all of this content is preserved on the internet forever and freely available to everyone. So, that's good. Right. I think that's it, right? At the end of Bloodshed, we discard this card. Now, the next one I really am not a fan of, so I might have to do a little resty anyway. The next one is Giants. Have I not got this on autofocus? I do, so it's just being shit. Yeah, so it's 3, 4, 5. It's 5v5, but they all have +2 health. And it's just like, no thank you. I don't want to do that. So get rid of that. By doing a little spectating, I think. Cool. So we got our hit point. We advanced to week 6. And we're now halfway through Act 2, which is nice because, oh yeah, all of these ones back in the bag with you. So we're slowly developing more Kunlunians in there. Now the top of the Kunlun deck here is a Meteor Fighter. Oh, you're never going to see it there. Who has 3, 1, 2, so she's their Tactician. She's got 3 blue dice and Tactical and Dodge. Dodge is a pain in the ass. It means that all of your dice that are better than blues are reduced to blues. Okay. So, yep, we're just back to the top now, and we're going to take a look at the map. And our only option here is Sport, actually. So we're just doing Sport next. Which I guess is the Many Nations. Right, so this is the inverse of the other one. So this is the one where I'm going to have tons of units because I'm very diverse. Unlike last time where they had tons of units because I was very diverse. So we'll do sports in a minute, but I'm just going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. So hang out, don't go anywhere. Thanks for chilling, and I'll see you all in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. What's that? Get that out of here. Right, so, while I was ruminating, I realized I forgot to use the Tribune token in the sports event we did earlier. I don't think it would have made too much of a difference. It would have been a pain in the ass to get around, but I think I probably could have managed it. So, anyway, I'm putting it out now because we're about to do another sporting event. We're about to do the Many Nations. And, there's going to be another Tribune. It is what it is. So, we'll organize their little rival lineup first. Starting with Meteor Fighter. Who is gonna have 2 health. She's got tactical and dodge. And then they're gonna get 3 more. And they're all bag enemies. It's also Tactician. God, you hear me shuffling, right? Like, the mic picks this up. I'm not just... I'm pulling them out at complete random. But it's Fury! That's 3 Tacticians. I don't know how this is happening. Okay, the last one. This is the one we're picking for the Act difficulty. And it's Reptilian again. We're just seeing this... There's only 1 Atlantean in the whole bag. Only 1. Alright. So this is either King of the Hill or Capture the Flag. I don't much care for Capture the Flag, given how fast everyone is. So I'm tempted to either do King of the Hill or just murder them all. So I think what we should actually do is make the Meteor Fighter the Tribune, and then just kill her, and then just try to soak up some hit points from the rest of them. Using our Vampire Fang. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And Reptilian should come with a tactic, because he was the level 2 enemy, so that tactic is Stun. Which will probably be wasted, actually. It'll buy them a turn. It won't be significant, I don't think. Because she's got tactical, so she'll let them use it on this whatever unit I deploy first. Which is fine. I get to deploy every unit but 1. So I think we've got this. It's also a sporting event, so no one can die. But let's get to it. They're going to start with Meteor Fighter. Well, what are we doing first? Yeah, let's do King of the Hill. So, here's our King of the Hill counter. There we go. So, Meteor Fighter out here. And that's it. I will put out someone who I don't mind getting stunned. Bastarius, my fastest guy that's not me. Actually, do you know what? Let's just put me out, and then I'll murder her as quickly as possible. Me. Let's put Krakenlance out, and then I'll murder her as quickly as possible, and then we can just get on with... we can just get on with recovering hit points. Because we'll go down to 1 for killing the Tribune. They're not a big fan of that. So then it's their turn, and they'll put the Tactician out here. They can't stun Krakenlance, and she'll try to get to Krakenlance. So she'll just go... Oh my god, she can actually reach him. She can just go 1, 2, 3. I didn't actually think about that. It doesn't matter. I'm going to lose all my health anyway. God, they're so fast. Ah, she blanks out! She's rubbish! It won't last. Okay, and now I'll put Bastarius out here, I think. And then I'll hit her. I get 3 blue dice. I'm not going to use my Vampire Fang because I'm going to get... She's going to reduce me to 1 hit point in a second anyway. Oh, just 1. Damn it. And that's it. So then it's back to them. They're going to put Fury out here. They're going to put Stun on Bastarius. And then Tactician is going to go... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Right? No, she's going to go to here. Non-local. Consistent hex in range of an opponent. No, she's going to stick on her consistent hexes. Because she can't get in range of anyone, no matter what she does. Sad for her. Cool. And then it's just Meteor Fighter back into Krakenlance. Oh my god! I'm down to 1 hit point. Oh my god! Jeez Louise. Okay, fine. And then it's my turn. I'm gonna move 1 up to here. No, I'm not gonna deploy someone first. Who else can we deploy? We've still got 3 more deploys. Let's put Secutor out, actually, just because I want the taunt. And we'll just put him up here. And then I'm going to move 1 over to here. And then I'm going to hit Meteor Fighter with the vampire attack. Oh, don't fail me now, or I'm dead. No! Oh, I forgot to use Grand Entrance. God damn it. Okay, this is Grand Entrance. It would have missed anyway. Fine. I'm gonna die. It's no big deal. It's a big deal. Okay, they're gonna pop Reptilian out here. And then Meteor Fighter's not gonna move. The stun is done. Tactician is also happy there. Fury wants to stay on consistent hexes and get into range of an enemy, which it can do if it flies up here. It can fight Secutor. So, let's see if Meteor Fighter kills my leader and renders this entire thing stupid. Oh, God! Okay, this is bad because now I'm going to die. I'm going to spend a blessing and I'm going to come back with 10 health. And if I kill the Tribune, I'll go back down to 1. So this is dumb now, and I hate it. It's so bad. I guess we can't kill Meteor Fighter, so we'll just have to ignore her for this entire game and actually win King of the Hill, which I wasn't planning to do. Ugh. And actually, I can't even let her attack Bastarius because the Retaliate will kill her. Oh my god! Oh no, this suddenly became a real pain in the ass challenge. Okay, and then Tactician hits for 1, and Fury hits for 1 as well. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose Secutor as well. Not that it matters, it's not bloodshed, but I need the taunt to stop them from hitting Bastarius. Alright, with that in mind, I'm gonna spawn Ignean here. I'm gonna go 1 onto the mountain myself, because now I have to win this way. I mean, they can spend this whole game churning through these people. It doesn't matter. I'll move Bastarius 1-2 up to here as well. It's fine. I can just deploy my other defender down there as well. And then just have 3 people with taunt waiting for them to chew through them. They're so slow. It will be fine. Okay. But for what it's worth, we might as well use Secutor to attack Tactician. We can't use Ignean anyway, and we don't even want to. It's a hit. Oh god, it's another blessing down. Gosh, darn it. Okay, so now it's their turn. Tactician's not going to move. Fury's not going to move. Meteor Fighter's not going to move. So it's just Reptilian who's going to move up to here to attack Bastarius. And that's fine. We can kill Reptilian. And then Tactician hits Secutor. Fury can attack either of these two targets, so I get to pick. So I'll pick Bastarius simply because he's got Retaliate, and he'll hit Fury back. And then it's Reptilian into Bastarius. And that's 2, which I'm not actually super stoked about, if I'm honest, Reptilian. That was rude. And then it's Meteor Fighter into Ignean. Oh, 2. Oh my god. What is happening? Everyone's getting absolutely brutalized. This sucks. Oh my god. I just lost 6 health in 1 round. I really thought that I had a whole strategy and it's all gone tits up so fast. Uh-oh. And then I dropped my die and now I can't reach it. Ah, I'm not meant to bet this way. Okay. I still have Defender to deploy though, so we might as well put Defender out as well. For what it's worth. And then I'll move Krakenlance up to here. I don't even need to use my my shitty ability. I'll advance Ignean because otherwise he'll just be stood there forever. I might as well advance Secutor 2, even though I think he's going to die. Cool. And then Krakenlance hits Reptilian with 3 dice. It's just 1. That's annoying. So Bastarius, same target, I guess. Yeah, same target, I guess. Yeah, because he's got Regenerate, so you just don't want him to use that. So he's dead. And then it's Secutor attacking Tactician. Come on, Secutor. I believe in you. You can do it, bud. He does it. Nice. And then Igneous does not attack Meteor Fighter. So that's it for combat. So it's over to them. Fury doesn't move because it's combat locked in addition to having nowhere fun to go. Meteor Fighter's happy to keep wailing on Ignean. So that's kind of the end of that. So actually Fury can target either Secutor or Bastarius, but I think I'll just have it target Bastarius because they'll both die. So it's just so he does 1 damage to Bastarius and takes 1 damage back and retaliate. And I've left Bastarius there like that to remind me that I don't have any more deployments. Xeno of Gargara is not coming out this time. And then it's just Meteor Fighter into... So really this is just a race to see if Meteor Fighter can get through these 3 tanks before I win King of the Hill. I don't think she will. But the good news as well is Retaliate's off the board. Now wait a minute! No, I killed the... Damn it. I keep forgetting about Art of the Last Hit, which is my opportunity card where I have to kill 2 people with either Quick Strike or Retaliate. I don't have any Quick Strikes. I haven't been able to use that. But I did just kill someone with Retaliate. So if I had another Retaliate, I could have killed someone else and that would have been real cool. But I don't. In fact, I deliberately went not to kill Meteor Fighter. Oh, 3 damage. Great. So she just wipes out Ignean in 1 hit. These blues are the 2nd worst dice in the game, and she's done so much damage. It's not okay. It's not allowed. Should not be allowed. I mean, if she was actually up on the mountain, that would have been 6 damage. It's stupid. Dice are stupid. Dice games are dumb. There. I roll so well for them, Chad, because I know. Actually, you should have seen the first game this evening. I kept rolling blanks for them. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to attack her, obviously. So then it's her turn, and she's just going to hit either one of them. Doesn't matter which. So I guess it'll be defender. Oh my god, 3 again! This is outrageous. This is actually outrageous. She's done so much damage. They're not even that good. They're like, are they 50-50? No, they're slightly... Yeah, they're 50... Yeah, they're 50-50. The blue dice are 50-50. So statistically, she should be getting 1 or 2. Like, 2 every other attack. Her chances of doing this are like not okay. Alright, back to me. I'm just gonna stand here. She attacks defender again. I mean, I don't think I'm in any actual danger. 1. Statistically average. There we go. Back to me. I do nothing. Back to her. She's on defender again. 1. Defender's dead. And 6, I win. God damn it. That's such a pain in the ass. I can't believe I used a blessing on that nonsense. Get out of here, Meteor Fighter. You're the worst. Do you know what? It's punishing me because I said at the start, I don't think adding the Tribune into that other game would have made it all that much different. And that's because I was pretty... I think I probably could have timed it because I went down pretty low on health in that game. And I think I could have timed it so that I killed the Tribune when I was low. And then I healed back up during the game, so I don't think it would have mattered all that much. But of course, as we literally just demonstrated, your plans and your, the outcomes are of course completely dice-based, you know? Okay, good. Well, we won that one anyway. So we can recruit a rival unit, or we can have our tactics back. Who have we got here? I'm kind of tempted to take the tactician, because I don't have one. But she just gives me tactical, which I get from my leader, and dodge. But if I can keep rolling 3 blue dice like that, then, you know. I can also get the Fury, who's kind of nice because the Fury has range and agile. But I don't really need another one of Pluto's refugees, and I don't really want another one of Pluto's refugees, and additionally, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I can always just swap them out. Do you know what? I'll take the tactics back. I'll get the tactics back. I should have used hamstring, actually, so I could have got the secret unit. Let's take a bolster health, because I like to have bolster health around when... We'll take 1 bolster health, and we'll take hamstrings again. Hamstring is like the absolute worst. So if I can just have the hamstrings and hold on to them, that's great. Okay. Right, back in the bag with you lot. Get out of here. Alright, so that's the end of the many nations, and now our new sporting event will be Deadly Observatory. All rival units replace their attack with the attack of your hero. Oh, that's real bad. Okay, and this is just a... What is that? Is that fight to the death? Do they not get... They don't get a Tribune in that one, right? They only get Tribune in King of the Hill and the other one. Capture the Flag. Because otherwise that's bullshit. I mean, I know they don't. It's yeah. Spar. Oh, defeat all rival units with the exception of the Tribune. Okay, so they still have a Tribune. You just don't have to defeat it. Fine. Cool. But I hate that all of their attacks are a black and 2 blues. Thank God I stopped working on my attack and start doing my hit points instead. Or else that would be utter nonsense. Right. So I think the next thing we have to do... Oh, we're just going to go over here to opportunities. And I guess we'll take Hungry Ocean because I don't want to spectate. Even though I'm never going to do this. So that was week... so we should have advanced to week 7 there. And now we're going into week 8 by taking this opportunity. So actually, we've only got 4 more steppies. I mean, we're really just going to run around in a circle and come back in. So the next opportunity is... It's called Send a Message. And it says, at the start of any round, skip the travel phase and complete the following bloodshed event. In the event phase, rival lineup a random unused Primus. Your lineup, hero, and 2 camp units. Win this combat. During the cleanup phase, do not gain a combat reward or mark off a week, and instead gain remove a bane. Hero prowess and remove a bane. That's quite useful, actually. I like that one. Right, so the next event is Bloodshed, and I don't want to spectate because now I've got full health. But at the same time, it's this horrible Giants event, which is just rough as hell. I just feel like everyone's gonna die. But I guess what is life without a little danger, right? Because if I spectate, I'm going to get nothing out of it other than I don't have to do giants. But then, you know, we'll get another advancement on the Bane thing. And I feel like having not generated a lot of Bane points yet is really helping me. So I don't want to do that. So I guess we're just going to put Fate to the wind. This is going to suck. Alright, so their first unit is a Meteor Fighter, just like last time, with 4 health this time. I will not be underestimating her. And then they get 3 bag units, and then a bag unit with a tactic. Alright. Oh, great. Oh, it's Provocateur. That's fine. That's the warrior. I thought it was the tank, the one with Absorb. I was like, the Absorb guy with extra health. That's the wrong color. Would suck. If they better not get Secutor out, basically. If they get Secutor out here, I'm in real trouble. It's... Who is this? Bolus Hunter. Okay. First strike and confidence. 5 health. Oh my god, look at these chip stacks. Alright, so that's 2 more from the bag. So here's the next one. Oh, it's Reptilian again! How is he everywhere? Oh, that's not great, if I'm honest. Reptilian with 5 health is quite scary. And then here's the last one. Please let it be some dainty little thing. Bastarius. Retaliate with 6 health. Oh my god. Everyone's gonna die. I'm gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. I'm gonna have to take him out at range. I'm gonna have to use ranged really intelligently. At least there's no locals. 1 local. Oh my god. And then he's a warrior. So they get an adrenaline. That's fine actually, because that's gonna go to Meteor Fighter. And I might just be able to kill her really quickly. Oh, this is going to be rough. I get 4 deployments, which is everyone but 1 person. Okay, here we go. Into the arena. Meteor Fighter comes out first and equips themselves with Adrenaline. And then I deploy... They're going to move 4. Which means there's nowhere I can deploy that they won't just immediately run up and smack me. So I might as well go here. And then hit them with a hamstring, which means I have triggered Secret Wars. So I'm going to put that here in my camp to remind me I've got that. Jadicus is like, don't die. Yeah, I mean, don't blow through 6 blessings in this one fight, right? So it's back to them. They're going to stick Provocateur out here. Oh, hang on. When I deploy, I might do some damage. Hey, 1. So, 1 down. 3 to go. Alright, so they're going to put out Provocateur here. Then she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is fine. I'm going to move 1 up to here. Then I'm going to also take 3 and put Xeno of Gargarai up here. I'm going to put Hamstring on Provocateur. I'm going to hit her with my basic attack for my leader. Actually, do you know what? I think... What's she got? 3. Yeah, okay, well, better gang up on her. So that's 1 from Krakenlance. And then Xeno of Gargarai has first strike, so he can hit 2, and he's also inspired. Oh, are you kidding me? That's crap. That is utter horseshit. How is it I roll 6 dice for her and get 6 damage? I roll 8 dice for me and get 2. Alright, it's Bolus Hunter's time to shine. Oh yeah, they only had 1 tactic, so that's fine. Provocateur wants to go 1, 2, 3 up here to attack the Xeno of Gargarai, but now he can't because he is tired. That was tiring. But Meteor Fighter will attack Krakenlance. For 3. It's enough to make you rage. Fine. My turn. I guess we get Bastarius out here. I think Krakenlance hits Meteor Fighter with his, I'm going to be outnumbering them for sure, so we definitely want to put Hamstring on Bolus Hunter. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this guy. I just don't know how to do it. So here's Vampiric thing on Meteor Fighter. Now, there's 1 there, so I can steal a hit point from her. And she's done. And then we'll do Xeno of Gargarai into the new Argonauts. Provocateur. See if we could just wipe him out. That'd be great. Oh my god, 5. We do just wipe him out, I think. Yep, straight off the board. Okay. Reptilian goes in here. Bolus Hunter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So moves 1 up here. Can't attack. Doesn't matter. She's got range 2. So I can't move onto the mountain without going into her range. But she's just going to get into range next turn anyway. Unless I continue to just chase around the mountain with no actual benefit, so I might as well walk onto the mountain. With these two. Right, I've skipped my deployment phase, I think. Somehow. Yep. So I will, even before I start doing anything, I will deploy Defender because I hate him and I kind of hope he dies. I'm going to move Xeno Gargarai over here because I really don't want him to die. Yeah, that was like an actual magic spell, Chaticus, right there. 5 swords. It's just unreal. Because I could put Xeno up here, but then Reptilian's going to hit him, and it just makes me scared and sad. I mean, to be fair, like, yeah, because actually he'll be in range of both of them from there, so they'll both just, he'll move up. Actually, I could put him there, and then he could attack either. But she'll attack him with 3 dice, which could kill him. I could use boost health on him, but I want to sort of save that in case I really need it in a minute. I also have still got no idea how I'm going to deal with the 6 hit point Bastarius with Retaliate. I'm going to try to get him as low as possible with Defender, and then one-shot and take him out with Xeno as well, who's at range, ideally. So we'll see if that can happen. In the meantime, that's the end of my turn. So it's back to them. And Reptilian's just going to move 1 up to here. And then Bolus Hunter is going to attack me with confidence. Or attack Bastarius with confidence. I'm quite happy to put her up against Krakenlance for now. Two. And then Reptilian into Bastarius. And that's 1. So that's a damage each. Now I really need to kind of focus fire Reptilian here because he's got regen. Which is scary and awful. So, have I got everyone out? I get 4 and my hero. No, I can deploy 1 more. Which I think should be Secutor. So he's got 4, so he comes out here. And then I'll move my guy into here. I'm going to put Xeno up behind. Xeno can't attack now, though. That's a shame. Tell you what, let's move Xeno actually over here. Ugh, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll deploy Secutor here. I'll move Xeno back up here, and I'll move Defender up here. No. We'll move Xeno up there. We'll put Secutor here, and we'll move Defender in there. I think that getting Xeno next to my leader is useful for tactical. Alright, and then I think we just need to wail on the Reptilian, or else he's going to live. Let's start with Bastarius, though, because or else he's going to regenerate. But we'll start with Bastarius, though, because on the off chance I get a perfect strike, Krakenlance can hit Bolus Hunter. Oh, 2. It's close, though. Alright, and then Krakenlance does it. 2. So that kills Reptilian, which is good. So we're not doing too badly, actually. All things considered. And then it's their turn, and their Bastarius appears in here. And now I've got a real big problem. And Bolus Hunter's actually not going to move. She can attack any of 3 targets. I guess I'll put her up against Bastarius. Because I don't really want Krakenlance to take more damage. And if Bastarius dies, I'm not going to... It's not the end of my world. Although I will be a bit sad, I guess. He's been with me for a long time. Oh, god damn it. Bastarius just straight up dies. God damn it. He wasn't even one of the ones that I could afford to lose. This sucks. Okay. It's so annoying. Fine. We'll do Xeno of Gargarai into Bolus Hunter. It's been a while since I've had Death Chaticus. It's just annoying. Like, I can't. How can I just? It's remarkable how many times I roll all swords for him. What's that? 4. I mean, that's an incredible roll for me as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's left on 1. So I think I'm gonna risk hitting. Am I gonna risk hitting her with a Vampiric Strike? Ugh. Yeah, why not? Bastarius is going to be coming at Krakenlance next round, so... It's risky. Double! When it doesn't matter, because she's only got 1 left. My god. Bolus Hunter is out! Alright, Bastarius moves 1 up to here and attacks Krakenlance for 2. Oh, come on! This is horseshit. Alright. Just gonna move Defender over here. There's no point in Krakenlance trying to use Vampiric on Bastarius because of Retaliate. So, I'm just going to hit him with ranged on Xeno of Gargarai. And I'll probably hit him with Defender. Well, I don't even care if... Like, I might as well keep Defender now that Bastarius is dead. That's 3. Xeno pulling his weight in this game. No Retaliate. Yeah, so I think we'll just leave it there, actually. And then Bastarius goes into Defender, because Defender has Taunt. And also I choose. For 1. I like Xeno because I get to chuck a lot of dice. That's 3. Which kills him. Oh, we lost a good man, but... And when I say man, I mean... Soul of the Damned on the path to redemption. We lost a good Soul of the Damned on the path to redemption, but we did actually survive. And we didn't lose our shiny people. Although we lost a lot of health. But Gargarai just pulling his weight. And we unlocked a new special unit, which is fun. Which is great as well, because I'm down to just 4 units now. So, we get to have Rouhani of Tamilakam. So I'm expecting great things from this unit. I'm just hoping. There it is. So we can have a look at this together. Let's see what's going on. I want to see great things. It's 115. It's a warrior. It's got perfect strike and retaliate and 2 greens. I mean, it's no Xeno of Gargarai. And I have a feeling like I might just get this unit killed really quickly because it has such low movement. But 2 green dice with perfect strike is shit hot. That's like loads of damage. So that's pretty cool. So maybe we deploy this towards the end and just use it to sort of come out and, I don't know, do something cool. Alright, back in the bag with this lot. And we did get a bloodshed win, so we can advance our health, which means we're actually only 1 health point off of Profane the Gods, which is pretty neat. The next bloodshed is Pluto's Influence. How is that music? Is that a bit loud? This song always comes on, so it feels like it's a bit loud all the time. I don't know if that's just because everything else is so much more chill. Rival units add a number of yellow dice to each of their attacks equal to their current hit points. Rival units have Blasphemous. And it's 4v4 and they all have tactics. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? What is Blasphemous? Maybe that's bad for them. Whenever this unit is dealt damage from an elite opponent, the damage is increased by 1. This unit's highest priority is your hero. Okay. So actually, I do extra damage to them, but they all just beeline towards my hero. Intriguing. And they just get shed loads of yellow dice. Not sure how I feel about that. But that's another week down. Did I advance it already? I don't think I did. So we've actually only got like 2 more weeks, really. So we kind of need to go 1, 2, 3. You can't see that. We kind of need to go 1, 2, 3. So I'm not like a massive fan of Pluto's influence as a thing. But also, like... Presumably Blasphemous is actually effective on Fanged Strike, right? Because it just says... when this unit is dealt damage by an elite opponent, that damage is increased by 1. So that would affect specials, right? Yeah, it says roll 2 dice and deal the rolled damage to an opponent within range. Your hero may heal a number of HP up to the amount of damage dealt. So I think that would actually interact with Vampiric Blow, which could make Pluto's influence quite easy. So here's my suggestion. We spectate here to get our health back. And then we do Pluto's influence, which will also let us get our final health point so we can unlock Profane the Gods and then walk straight into the capital and fight Bing Quing. This is my plan. Let's go. So we go in here. Oh, but if we spectate, we'll be there a day early. I don't see a way around that. I mean, the option is not to spectate here. But then we just don't spectate. We have to start a long journey. I mean, it's fine. We've kind of got the time, right? Because we've still got 3 weeks. So we could go spectate 1, 2, 3, and then into the capital, and that's actually okay too. I don't really want to spectate this one though. How do I feel? I'm kind of okay to go into Pluto's influence with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 health on my hero though. It depends. The thing is, it's going to depend entirely what enemies come out from the bag. Oh, they've got 3 tactics as well. They're 4 tactics. Whereas if we go into the Amazons, we'll suddenly have to fight an Amazon and also... No, let's stick with this plan. It means we kind of lose a week this round, but I'm okay with that. So we go into here, and we spectate, which means we can discard Deadly Observation, which is great because I hate it. And then we rearrange the top 3 cards of the deck. So we've got Shifting Sands, Feat of Worthiness, and Death Sport. How ironic that Death Sport is not Bloodshed. This doesn't make any sense to me. Death Sport. Defeated rival units are immediately returned to the bag. Why does that matter? Why does that make any difference to what normally happens? Someone explain this to me. Am I playing this wrong this whole time? Feat of Worthiness. The health of all rival units is increased by the current act. Okay, so there's only 2 enemies. This is worth doing. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have to do this in Act 3 now. So that's bad. That's become kind of undoable. And Shifting Sands. All units have -1 movement. So, I mean that's a problem because I don't even have any units with. I've got 2 units with 2 movement. And I don't have anything like Shove or Hurl to move around units with 0 movement. But I still like that better than Feat of Worthiness. That feels like the hardest. Death Sport I don't really understand. So let's put Shifting Sands on top, because that's funny. Let's also Capture the Flag only. But that's funny. And then we'll do Death Sport and then Feat of Worthiness, because I don't know what that is. I don't know what I don't know what the significance of Death Sport is. Right, I get to go back up to my full health, which is 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to gain Siren Influence, which is here. It's 2. 1, 2. So the next one gets us another Bane, which is exciting. Heal the hero and skip the cleanup phase. So we're back to the start. So now we can go over here into this Bloodshed event, which is going to be Pluto's Influence, which is going to give all of our enemies Blasphemous and extra dice, and they're all going to target my hero and try to murder him. So we'll get our local out first, which is the first time we've seen it. No, this is the same guy we had the first match. It's the Crossbowman, so he's got First Strike and Dig In. 1 movement, 2 range, and 3 health. So we should try to kill him as quickly as we can. Oh, I'm not going to have any tactics. Oh, I can actually... I do have an extra week, so I could pop up here to this sporting event and then shift back down here. I do have time for that. So that's fine. We could consider that depending on how well this goes. Let's see how well this goes. Alright, so here's Crossbowman. And Crossbowman comes with a tactic, which is going to be bolster health. Oh, I don't like that. He's just going to use that on himself right away. And we might as well just give him +2 health. Cool. And there's 3 bad guys with tactics. So we've got Secutor again. Secutor comes with stun. We've got Archer, so that's another bolster health. I'm not a big fan of all these bolster healths that are coming out. I suppose it's better than Hamstring, which is like just the worst. That's stun. And the last enemy is going to be Murmelo. Oh, Retaliate. No fun. And that's a warrior. What do warriors have? Adrenaline. Okay, well at least there's no hamstrings in there. Alright, so what we got here? 4 health for the Secutor. 2 health for the Archer. And 3 health for Murmelo. This is a bloodshed event, so let's try not to lose any of our important units. But otherwise, we're ready to go. So, I'll start with Crossbowman. I've given them all red health. Not Crossbowman, but everyone else has got red health somehow. These are for me. And actually, Crossbowman will just immediately use bolster health to gain 2 more hit points anyway. Oh god, that's no bueno. Right, how do we kill Crossbowman as quickly as possible? I guess we put our leader out. Crossbowman is so slow. Gets extra damage if he doesn't move. How many units do I get? 4? Oh yeah, bolster health. Bolster health is really bad because in this round, because they've got Pluto's influence, so they're just getting extra dice. And they're all just going to target me anyway. But they're blast. It's probably fine. I'll go first. It's probably fine. So then Crossbowman goes 1 up to here. Actually, before that happens, Secutor comes out here. And then Crossbowman goes 1 up to here. They can't stun anyone because they don't even have Tactician on the board. They don't even have Tactician anyway. Maybe I should just take this all on myself. Kill them all with my vampire power. That's probably a bad idea. I mean, they're all going to target me anyway. And the only way to stop that would be with Taunt. We could put Defender out. But I suspect I probably need all the units I can get for this boss fight. So, let's... I'm contemplating Xeno of Gargarai. Because range is really good. And Secutor is slow. But just kind of a pain in the ass. Yeah, let's do it. If I get him killed, I'm going to be so annoyed. So we'll put him up there for now where he's nice and safe. And then I'll just go 1, 2 up to here, I think. Just to stop Crossbowmen from getting up here. Unless they're... I mean, I think that they're just going to target me. I think he's going to come up next to me anyway. I just want to check real quick something here. Yeah, so he's just gonna move up next to me anyway because he's a local, so he doesn't care. So at least this way I'll avoid the perfect strike from him because I'm also up there. So I mean, it doesn't matter which one of these I move first. So we'll move Crossbowman up here, and we'll move Secutor over here because that's what he's gonna do. But even before any of that happens, the first thing that's going to happen is Archer is going to appear here, and they're going to stun Xeno of Gargarai. They can't. So they'll use Bolster Health on Archer. Grand. And then they will move as prescribed. And then Crossbowman attacks me, and he gets... Oh my god, he has a green dice and 5 yellow dice. This could be real bad. Why is this green dice here? Oh, that's his normal dice. That's incredible. I've somehow blanked out on everything but one. Which is kind of incredible. Although yellow dice do suck, so it might just have been that. So that's 1 health. Fine. And now it is my turn. And I will move one. I will deploy. I'll deploy Defender because he's slow and I don't care if he lives or dies. I'll put Defender here. Then I'll move Xeno of Gargarai here and I'll move Krakenlance up here. And then I think with Krakenlance, what I'll do is I'll hit Crossbowman with all of my dice, which is 3, and then I get to add 1 to this. I'm not using my special attack here or anything. It's just straight up 3 dice plus 1 for 2 damage. God, I'd be just the same as my other shitty dice. This black die is supposed to be like the second best. The only one that's better can't miss. And then we'll do Xeno of Gargarai on the same target. I think. Yeah. That's just 1. This is deeply upsetting. Okay, so now it's back to their turn, and Murmelo appears here. And then they trigger Adrenaline on their slowest ally, which is either Secutor or Archer. I guess I'll put it on Secutor. Oh, he has Absorb as well. Good lord, this is going to be real painful. And then Archer's just going to move 1 up to here to attack. Secutor is going to move 1 up to here to attack, which means he can't actually attack this round. And that's it. And then Crossbow comes at me with 1 green because he has it, 1 black because he's dug in, and 2 yellows. And they're all going to attack Krakenlance. So that's 1. That could have been worse, I guess. And then Archer's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellows and a black. Oh my god. That's all blanks, by the way, except for 1 yellow sword. And what's amazing about that really is that the black is blank. The black was just blank twice, which is wild. That's madness. Okay, right, how many more deployments do I have? Just one. So I think it should be my new character. She's really strong. So let's deploy her. Rouhani of Tamalakam. It doesn't, yeah, like, I'm not too worried about my mooks here because they're going to prioritize my hero where they can. Let's put her up here, actually. And then what we'll do is we'll move Xeno of Gargarai 1, 2 around to here so we can start dealing with that archer. And that lets us put Defender up here as well, which is good news for us. And then I'm going to do my vampiric attack on the crossbow person, so I'm feeling confident. I can't because Secutor has taunt, so I guess I'm doing my attack on Secutor, who's also got absorb, so no matter what, I'm doing 1 damage. So I guess we'll just use vampiric attack because they've all got blasphemous anyway, so yep, it's still +1, so I do 1 damage. Which is good because it gets me a hit point back. Which I'm going to have to mark with this chip because I have run out of red chips. I've got some more somewhere, but don't have any to hand at the moment. And then it's Xeno Gargarai, who's going to try to finish off Crossbowman, because Crossbowman sucks. And that's 3, so Crossbowman is done. Cool. Nice one. They've deployed all of their units. What they will do is use stun. And they're going to stun the strongest opponent, which is just so happens to be my leader, but they can't hit my leader, so they're actually going to stun Defender. Which is kind of a shame. Oh, Defender could have hit... sorry, Defender could have attacked Secutor. My bad. I should do that. I'm so used to Defender just not attacking. Yeah, good. We need to get damage on Secutor because he's got Absorb. Okay. I definitely didn't do that attack, did I? No, I did Krakenlance and I did Zeno. Okay, and then they're going to stun Defender and... yeah, and then that's it. So Archer is not going to move... but Murmelo will move. Murmelo will move 2. And Murmelo will just go into here to get into range of their target, which is my leader. So they can't attack because they're dazed. So it's just going to be Secutor and Archer. So we can do Archer first. Archer's still got 5 yellows and a black. Into Krakenlance. There's a world where this just, like, kills me. Oh, that's 4. That's really painful. Ouch. Oof. Not a big fan. And then the Secutor just gets... how much health has he got left? 2. So it's 2 yellows and a green. Oh, that's still 2. I am just getting mullered. No, he can't attack me. He has to attack Defender. Because Defender's got taunt, even if he's stunned. So that's 2 on Defender. Okay, cool. Narrow break there. It's almost like I planned that. Mighty strategy. Yeah, definitely deliberate. Okay, cool. So... stun is still in effect. So let's move Rumani up here to see if we can... we can't... he's still got frickin' absorb. This person's also going to get to attack me next time. But I don't really see a way where we get around this, really. How much health does he have left? 2, but I'm also, like, not super worried about him, because his 1 green is not, like, deeply troubling. He's got taunt, so I've got to attack him anyway. Right, yes, he has taunt. So this is, Armani of Tamalan into, Secutor. I mean, that looks like it's 2. That was actually cocked. But that would be like 4 damage, but he just absorbs it and turns it to 1. Ugh, I hate him. I'm gonna use Vampire on him with my leader. Yes, 2. So I steal his last hit point, and now he's dead. And I'm free! I'm free to attack whoever I want to attack. Right, now we need to do something about this archer, because that sucked. So let's do Xeno of Gargarai into archer. I see 2! Look, it's still useful damage, isn't it? She gets slightly less yellow dice. Slightly less useless dice. Good, and it's their turn, and they're perfectly happy where they are. So... Yep. So it's 3 yellows now for Archer into Krakenlance. That's 1 damage, which is good. And then it's Murmelo, who has black, blue, and a number of yellows. 3. Great. This is quite scary. He's also got Retaliate and Shove. Well, but he has just rolled 1, which is fantastic news for me. Okay, good. Good news. So the stun goes away, which is important, because now Defender moves up here. And even though he can't actually do anything especially useful, what he can do is taunt. So let's put I'm tempted to put Krakenlance over here actually, and then use him to finish Archer. So here's try to finish Archer. She's got 2 left. So here's Vampire attack on Archer. I see 1. That's +1 because of Blasphemous, so I steal both her hit points, which is nice. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Xeno on Murmelo, because he's got Retaliate, and I don't like him. That's 2. And he remains on 1. So, Murmelo attacks Defender. This could be Defender's last stand. Could be the final hour of Defender. 2! Defender lives on despite my generally apathetic approach to his survival. Good job, Defender. You've done it. And then I guess I'll kill Murmelo with Krakenlance, because at least I'll get a hit point back. That's still +1. Cool. This is exciting. I am excited, because what happens now is we get to find out what Embrace the Dark means. So I'll use my Benny from surviving this to increase my hit points by 1. Which means I'm now on max health of 12. Yeah, that was not too bad, Chadicus, honestly. But mostly probably because I'm an absolute tank on the hit points front. And also because Blasphemous triggered Vampiric attack, which was enormously useful. The next Bloodshed event, by the way, is Evil Omen. So they've got one local. When accepted, gain a bane. Oh, I don't know about that. I'll have to think about that. Right, but we have completed Profane the Gods. When you get your either an attack of 12 health, 12 leadership, or an attack of 4 black dice, you unlock Embrace the Dark, which is a special prowess. So we go into here to find out what that is. Here it is. Your hero... Now, this is actually probably going to be useless, isn't it? Your hero has Transferal. This unit transfers 2 of its HP to an ally within range. Not sure how I feel about that. I was hoping for, honestly, I was hoping for something a bit more dramatic. It's not listed here on the sheet, so this is a special thing. That's interesting. I mean, it is a special, so instead of attacking, I can give 2 health to a friend, which, if Fanged Strike was more dramatic, would be awesome, because I could theoretically, like, steal the opponent's hit points and give them to my units. I can see, I mean, it's kind of cool that I went up to 12 health, because that means I'm just going to go in and have a battery of hit points that I can distribute amongst my units if I want to. It'd be cool if I had, like, range 2 or 3 as well, but I mean, it's still kind of, potentially kind of neat. So that's resolved. And we grabbed our extra hit point. Did all the other bits. These guys all go back into the bag. And what we're going to do is we're going to advance the weak one. And now we've got 2 steps left. So we can go to the next sporting event and use it to get our tactics back. Then we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hit points on the boss. What is the situation for the Primus? It is... they're going to get 2 locals, and then Primus, and then 2 more locals. But because we're all out of Kunlunian locals, they're just going to have 2 bag units, and then Primus, and then 2 more bag units. They're going to have 3 tactics. I think getting the tactics back is worth it. I also think Shifting Sands is kind of hilarious. So, I mean, it's going to be a problem because I'm only going to be able to use 2 units in this fight. But they're going to have 3. But also, I mean, this is kind of actually a problem as well, though, because if... no, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's do Shifting Sands. So we'll go, what we'll do is we'll go up here to sporting event. And then as a reward, we can have all of our tactics back. So we could even use bolster health in this to get some more health on our leader, which would be nice. Yep, so we'll do Shifting Sands. So they're going to have 3 units, which are just going to be random bag units because the locals are all gone. And the first one is Attacker. That's not terrible. It's got 2 movement, though, so we don't want to make this one. What we'd want... I mean, it's kind of good that this one's actually in the front here. What we don't want is for someone with 0 movement who spawns on the flag. The flag is here. And we also have to pick a Tribune as well. So let's have a look and see what else we get, anyway, before we worry too much about strategies and tactics. So here is... Oh, God, they keep getting people with more than 1 movement. This is annoying. I was really hoping that, although to be fair, like, they've got like 0 hit points. I'm really hoping they'll get 1 person who'll be unable to move. Come on, draw me 1 person with 1 movement. No, I couldn't get 1 person with 1 movement. Oh, this is really annoying. I'm very annoyed. I'm very annoyed. Damn it. This is actually the worst combination of people to draw. I mean, I'm confident I can kill them all, but then I'll have 1 hit point for the boss fight. The alternative is I just kind of accept a loss on this one. I can't believe I didn't draw a single unit with 1 movement. What do I do? What do I do here? There's literally, I don't think... yeah, I should have wished for only get people loads of movement. The thing is, Chadicus, I don't think I can win this. Because I can... Because everyone's -1 movement. But that means they've actually all got 1. Except for a Provocateur who's got 2. Maybe there is a way to do it. Let's have a quick think here. Let's use our brains. So, if they're going to spawn here and here... with it. So it's going to be Attacker first in here, and then Provocateur in here, and then Cestus again in here. And Attacker's going to spawn here, and Attacker... They're both... The first two are not local. So if I've spawned up here, they're going to start moving up here. And their priority as non-locals is going to be consistent hexes in range of an opponent. None of that is going to be possible, so they're just going to start taking the shortest route. So theoretically, Provocateur is going to get to me, and I'm going to have to kill Provocateur. But Attacker's got 1 movement, so Attacker and me are going to be going at the same speed. And then Cestus is going to come out. Cestus is local, so Cestus doesn't ignore the middle. So actually, if I make Attacker the Tribune, and then I force us to just walk in a big circle, and I kill Cestus and Provocateur when they get to me, this could be doable. Basically, it's just going to be a big circle where Attacker slowly chases me around, and I slowly move around here and pick this up, and then we just keep going clockwise around the middle. Is that going to happen, or is Attacker going to move into the center when it becomes the shortest route? Non-local. Consistent hex in range of opponent, and then shortest route. Yeah, so actually I don't know if it will be possible. Because they'll I don't know. Let's just find out what happens. What can we do, huh? The worst thing that happens is we have to take like a bunch of banes and we get into trouble. So here's Fearless Leader. At least it's a sporting event. Actually, I don't even deploy first. What am I doing? So Attacker spawns here. I've made Attacker the Tribune though. That's probably fine. So here's Noble Leader. And then Provocateur. Do they have tactics? Oh, they have 3 tactics as well. Jesus Christ. Okay, so their tactics are... Attacker brings... Oh, no. Attacker brings adrenaline. Oh, I'm in serious trouble. They've got 2 adrenalines. No, this is screwed. I'm just going to have to kill them all and then come up with a different plan. Or I put out 1 unit. That unit dies and I just accept the loss on this one. I mean, if I lose, we gain a Bane, which we're going to get anyway. So, they've got an adrenaline, and then they're going to get, a hamstring, and then they're going to get another adrenaline. Yeah, this is impossible because I'm going to have 1 movement. This is legit impossible because basically, in order to win, I have to get... Where's this? What have I done with the flag? I've moved it over here. I have to get from, like, here to here and back again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movements. 10 movements. I need 10 rounds. It's going to be... If I kill one piece, and if I kill any one piece, I'm going to lose all of my health. They're going to be giving adrenaline to the slowest ally. So they'll start by putting an adrenaline on attacker. And then they'll just assign an adrenaline to provocateur because he's second out. So he's going to have 3 movement. He's going to have 2 movement. He's going to have 1 movement. I'm going to have 1 movement and 1 movement if I put out Xeno of Gargarai. If I put out anyone else, they're going to have 0 movement. I can only deploy 3 units. So at best, it's going to take me 10 turns to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's 6. So actually, I mean, I might as well go over here because there's... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 8 turns. I guess that's 8 turns, not including the first round. My leader might be able to do it. Because it's... I mean... I'll still have Cestus chasing me and hitting me constantly. And it has Retaliate. I'm not convinced winning this is worth it. I think just taking the loss might be better. Their second unit comes out as tactical. Let's just give it a shot. Fuck it. Here we go. We're going to do it. We're going to try. So, attacker spawns out here. Krakenlance spawns here. And then what we're going to do is... Well, then it's their turn. So, Provocateur comes out here. Attacker moves 1 up to here. Nope. Actually, on their first turn, they give Attacker Adrenaline. I forgot about that. And on their second turn, they're going to give Adrenaline to Provocateur. Attacker moves 1, 2 up to here. And that's their second turn. So now it's my second turn. And they've got a tactical, so I'm going to take... Ignian. I'm going to give him 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put him here. Here. And then I'm going to advance Krakenlance to here. And I'm going to hit Attacker with my... He's got Retaliate. So I'm just going to hit him with my Vampire attack. It's a miss. Oh, I forgot about Grand Entrance 1, so he should have one less hit point anyway. Fine. Cool. And then it's back to them, and they're going to put Cestus out here. They're going to move. Attacker's not going to move. Provocateur is going to go prioritizing opponent, which is me. So he's just going to move the quickest. So he's going to go 1, 2 towards me. Ignian can't move at all, but they will use hamstring on him, which is fine because he can't move. And then it's back to my turn. I will go 1 over here. I will bring Xeno of Gargarai into play here. I will use his first... I will use my vampire ability on attacker. No, I won't because you have retaliate. So I'll use Xeno Gargarai's first strike ability on attacker instead. Is that all blanks? No, it's one sword. And then I'll hit him with my actual attack from Krakenlance, which kills him. And then it's back to their turn, and they're going to do Cestus moving 1 to here, and Provocateur moving 2, but he's just going to move over here. That's really bad. Actually, to be fair, I could have him prioritize Xeno, because he doesn't really care. Oh no, he actually does care, because he wants to stay on a consistent thing, so he'll move over here and attack me with 1 black die, but if he gets a hit, it's 2. Which he does, so that's 2 damage to Krakenlance. And then it's back to me. And Krakenlance moves 1, Xeno moves 1 for reasons I don't really understand. And then I'll do Krakenlance into Provocateur. And that's 1, so I steal a hit point. And then I'll do Xeno of Gargarai, same target. Two, so he's dead. Cool. So then Cestus moves up here and attacks me. It's got 2 yellows and a black. So that's 2 damage. So then I'll move 1 around to here. And he's got retaliate, so that's borderline pointless. I'll move down here actually. So then he just moves down here and attacks me. This is where things get really bad. So that's 1. And then I will move onto here, picking up the flag. I'll do Xeno of Gargarai into Cestus. It's a 1. I think we just maybe have to accept that we'll be using a blessing in the boss fight, like almost right away. It's not the end of the world. We've only used 2 of our 8. So it's back to me. I will advance it to here. This is a pain in the ass, actually. I might just go down here Because otherwise Cestus is... No, I have to, or else Cestus is going to stand there and block me. So I'll go up here, and then Cestus will move up here to attack me. And he hits for 2. Yeah, I mean, I'm on 2 health, so there's really no point in not just killing him. So then I'll move down here. I'll hit Cestus with Xeno, which is 3, and that just kills him. So I go down to 1 health and win. I mean, fine. It's not ideal. We're going into the boss fight with 1 hit point, but it is what it is. Couldn't be avoided. We tried our best. But we did win because we wiped out all the enemies. So, with that, let's ask ourselves the question. How many friends do we get to bring into the boss fight? We get 4. So we've already got 4 people. I think that's fine. I'll tell you what I'll do. Before I kill Cestus, because I'm an idiot and I totally forgot, I'll use bolster health on... Oh, it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. It wouldn't have mattered at all because I'd go down to 1 health when I killed him anyway. Okay. So, we're on 1 health. Bolster health wouldn't have helped. I don't think. I think even if I'd used it to go back up to 3, I still don't think I would have got back to my starting point with 1, 2, 3, 4 moves while he was hitting me the whole time. So, that's that. So, what we can do as a reward is take tactics. I like bolster health. How many tactics are they going to get? They're going to get 4 random bag units and 3 tactics. So I think let's take all the hamstrings. I'm just a big fan of hamstring, and most importantly, I don't want it used against me. So I'll keep the bolster health and I'll take 3 hamstrings. And then I will advance this one on a week. And then I will move this here into the capital. And we'll do this Primus fight. Yikes. Okay, so we're gonna have Bing Quing is what we're gonna have. Right here in the middle. With all 8 hit points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. And then we're going to grab... So Bing Quing is a defender type. So she's going to add a stun. She's also the 3rd pull. So there's going to be 2 locals that'll bring out 2 tactics before her. There's no locals left, so it's just going to be random bag enemies for maximum random. It is going to start with Archer. That's great. I'll take Archer, but Archer does add... What does Archer add? Archer wants to add a bolster health, so that's annoying, but it's fine. So there we go. And then our next enemy is going to be Attacker. I mean, I shuffle these up so well. And then I feel like I just keep pulling the same... Well, do you know what? It's fine. I'll take it. Because attacker wants to add adrenaline. Adrenaline's fine. And that's it. That's all their tactics. So then they've just got 2 more. I shuffle these up so well. It's Bastarius! With combat lock and retaliate. I don't like him. I can't remember. Do I have to kill everyone or just the Primus? I don't know. Can't remember. Last time I basically killed everyone anyway because the Primus came out last. It actually doesn't say, weirdly. Recall, you can only travel to... Yeah. You can face the selected Primuses in any order. When you travel to the capital, you must engage in a Primus combat. If you succeed... Yeah, okay, but is a Primus combat... fight to the death or a fight to kill the Primus? I assume I have to kill everyone. I assume it's a normal... I assume it's a normal bloodshed. And I just have to kill everyone. Sorry, folks. But just let the tension mount while I tantalizingly read this rulebook. Who's going to be our final in the lineup anyway? And is it going to matter if I have to kill them? That's another Pluto's refuge. It's another Bastarius. Yes, I would like to avoid that if possible, because they've all got retaliate. Primus combos are lethal events and all rival units must be defeated for 6 hours. Thank you, Chaticus! Oh my god, I should stop reading the rulebook and just read chat. Okay, fantastic. That's helpful. Thank you. Not that I'm super stoked about it, because these Bastariuses are nasty. I'm also not a big fan of Bing Quing either. Okay, cool. Brilliant. Good news. Right. Alright, now how many units do I get? I think we said 4, right? Is that 4 including my hero? No. 5 in total. Hero and 4 others. Okay, cool. So, I guess we're ready to go. It begins. It begins with Archer appearing here and using Bolster Health on itself. And then Bolster Health is done. Right. And then it's me. And I might as well just deploy my leader. He's just going to die anyway. But that's okay. And his grand entrance triggers. And I do 1 damage to Archer. And then it's Archer's turn. Archer's just going to move up to here. And then Attacker's going to spawn up here. And they're going to use Adrenaline on Archer. Actually, because Archer's slower than Attacker. Then Archer's going to go 1, 2, and shoot at me. And I'm probably just going to die and come back on full health. Because I have 1 health. Yep. So now I'm dead, and I respawn with 12 hit points. And I lose... Sadly, I lose a blessing. I'm down to 5 left. So, I'd like to not lose another blessing in this match if I can, because... then I'd be on half, and I'd be halfway through the game, and we have the hard half of the game coming up, I guess. So that's not ideal. But it is my turn. And whoever I put on now is going to be stunned. So let's make it Xeno of Gargarai. And then let's also hamstring Attacker. I should have probably hamstringed Archer, actually. But I was kind of expecting to die. Archer's only got 3 health. So let's move 1 up to here and see if we can't just finish off the Archer. Oh, crushed it! Boom. And then it's going to be Bing King appearing here. Yikes. An Attacker has got hamstring. So Attacker's going to go 1, 2. And actually not even care about... hamstring at all. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get Ignean. No, let's get Defender out here. I'm going to push Xeno of Gargarai down here. I'm going to go 1, 2 with Krakenlance around to here. I mean, Big Queen will go up here anyway, so actually I might as well stop here. I'm not even getting to attack, so that's fine. And then Xeno Gargarai will attempt to take out Attacker, and we'll see what happens. Oh, 3! That kills him. That's incredible. I mean, the next 2 are the hard ones, right? So then Bastarius is going to appear up here, and Bane King's going to go 1, 2 up to here and attack me. Which I'm not super stoked about. And before he asks, she's not going to use Hurl, because Bastarius is dazed. So that's 2. Okay, so I'm gonna move 1, 2 to here, I think. Oh, am I? I'm considering falling back so that she doesn't hurl me into this Bastarius. Yeah, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 1. Yes. And then I'm going to use Xeno Gargoyle on her. Oh, and I should spawn someone else. And I'm out of red hit points again, which is annoying. But we'll make it Rouhani of Tamilakatam up there. This is going to be Xeno of Gargarai into Bing King. Come on, give me that big 5 damage, bud. I believe in you. Oh my god, it's all blanks. That's disappointing. That's super disappointing. So this Bastarius is going to appear over here. Bing King is just going to move in here, and this Bastarius is going to go 1, 2 down to here. And then Bing King will attack the strongest opponent, which is me currently. Uh-oh. This could be painful. No, because I see blanks. It's 1. Fine. That's fine. Oh, this guy's going to attack. I should have hamstrung him. That was really dumb. Too late now. Oh. Shit. I will use a hamstring on the other guy, though. And actually, I don't know how Bing King attacked me, because she needs to attack the defender with taunt. And I'm going to give defender boost health. That's 1, 2, 3 units of the 4 I'm allowed to deploy. So let's move defender up here. And let's put our final unit that we're allowed to deploy, which is going to be Secutor, out here. Cool. And then I will move Rouhani down here. And I move defender, so that's it. So we've just got 2 attacks. One from Xeno of Gargarai. He's going to attack, again, Bing King. Also, she's got taunt. Yeah. I used boost health just now, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I did. So, spend that. So that's 3. And then my leader also has to attack Bing King. Now the question is, do I try to steal her hit points? I think, sure, why not? As long as defender's there anyway. 1. I'm not a massive fan of these Bastarduses that are coming at me. I also need to go get my other hit point pack. It's like not far away. I'm just being really lazy. Fine. So this Bastarius moves into here, but then he can't attack. And then Bing King attacks defender. Right? I mean, there's not any... She's not going to move. She can already attack the strongest opponents. And this... No, everyone is... Yeah. This is it. So she's attacking the defender. Ooh, that's 2. And then it's going to be Bastarius into Krakenlance. I'm not a big fan of 1 damage. Okay, now I'm going to have both Bastariuses attacking me, which I'm really not a fan of. But I still can't do anything until I deal with Bing King, but at least I can move Defender down here, actually, and then he'll also be attacked by this guy, and we can move Secutor up here. Bing King will attack the strongest of the 2, which is actually equal at the moment, so we can trigger Bastarius first, so that's a good thing. Erhani moves up there. And then Xeno of Gargarai has to attack Bing King. But let's do Vampire on her first, just because I want to. That's 1. And because they've all got Retaliate on them anyway. Oh my god, it's just 1. Where is this mighty nonsense when I need it? Fine. Sad. And then Secutor gets to attack. We might as well. Hey, that's 1. Alright. Hear me out, Defender. You could do it too. You could finish her. If you were so inclined. Nope, not inclined. Sad. And then it's their turn, and... Astarius hits Defender first. Two. Defender, I'm sorry, bud. If you don't make it, I'm sorry. Know that I was rooting for you. And then, Bing King attacks Secutor. Which is perfect strike. He's not on the platform, so that's 6 damage. And he takes 1 because he has Absorb. And then this Bastarius attacks my leader, Krakenlance, with 2, and it's 1 damage. Right, and then it's back to me. And I'll move Defender around to here. I'll bring Rouhani down here. And I will start with Vampire attack on Bing King. That's 1, so I steal her last remaining hit point. And she is dead. Then I'll do Xeno of Gargarai into this Bastarius here. Oh, yikes. That's 3. And then we'll do Rouhani of Tamilakam on the same target. Which is blanks! Oh, that's a pain. But it is what it is. So then it's back to them. And so this Bastarius will probably kill Defender, which is sad. But you never know, he might miss. Oh, shit! I actually couldn't do that. So, never mind. Because Defender's combat locked. Because of Bastarius. That's interesting. So actually I would have gone over here. Or would I? I don't know. I'll forfeit the movement because I don't know what I would have done. Interesting, actually, though, because I do have an attack with Defender, which I forgot about. Because Zeno of Gargarai brought him down to 1 health. And then I just kind of assumed that... And Defender hasn't moved then, because Defender wouldn't have been able to move. So yeah, I think I would swing with Defender, because he's got a black die, and he'll probably kill that guy. And there's literally no reason not to, because if he doesn't kill him, then... if he misses, then it doesn't matter. Yeah. Fine. Cool. And then this Bastarius... he is local, so he will... just stay put and attack Krakenlance for 2. Which hits him for 1. And then it's back to me, and I just move Krakenlance away because obviously I do. I'll move Rouhani down here, and then I'll just throw with Zeno for 2. And then Bastarius moves in. I'll put him here, but he is now can't attack because of hamstring. I'll move Rouhani down here. I'll swing with Zeno Gargoyle first. I see 1. I see just 1. I couldn't have moved Krakenlance. What the hell am I doing? Rewind. Rewind. I couldn't have moved Krakenlance because I'm combat locked. Was it here? Yeah. I mean, I guess it's fine. It doesn't really matter. I'll just, yeah, I mean, it just means that there would have been an extra swing at Krakenlance, that's all. For 1, should be here. He takes a damage. And then Zeno swings for 1. And I guess with Krakenlance, seeing as it's the last health, I'll do the vampire attack. And steal it. And then that's the end of the game. Oh, combat lock is so easy to forget. Also, definitely a stun I forgot to use here. Oh, God. I'll tell you what, because I can't remember when that would have come into play, I'll do an extra swing from the Bastarius on Krakenlance. I don't think it would have mattered too much, really, to be honest. Because it probably actually would have hit Defender, or could have hit Secutor as well. But also, I've come away from this pretty strongly, so I don't think it would have mattered too much. But I will do the extra swing against Krakenlance just because. 2 more damage, fine. It's pain, but don't think it matters too much. That wasn't too bad, really, to be honest. I mean, nobody died. Hey, Kate, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yep, you made it. I'm gonna be wrapping this up in just a minute because I'm getting a bit sleepy and I'm making some mistakes. But we did just defeat Bing King, and we didn't lose a single unit. Although we did use a blessing. We're still on 5 blessings, and we came away ahead of the game. So I guess that counts as a bloodshed, right? And I get the regular rewards for bloodshed. That's what we considered last time, right? And the other thing is, because I wasn't killed and lost, right, and seeing as we've got the regular rewards for bloodshed, what do we want to do with that? I mean, I think we upgrade dice, right? Like, we just want to get better dice. Now, probably. I don't see much real need of having over 6 leadership, if I'm honest. If only we could upgrade movement or range, that would be great. Yep. So let's let's upgrade that. We advance on a week, but it doesn't matter because we also presumably reset the week's counter and advance the act counter. Is there anything else that has to happen at the end of this? I don't think so. Bing King is put back into the box. Goodbye. These 3 go back into the bag. Those 4 stun goes back in there. I seem to remember looking this up before, and I couldn't remember if there was anything else significant that had to happen. What's the other thing you can do? Add or upgrade a die, or +1 health or leadership. Right. So really, it's just increase one of those 3 stats by 1, really. How come I can't find this Primus thing when I'm looking for it? But nobody died, which is nice, and so now we've just got to... The next major challenge is we've got to defeat the last Primus, which is the Parthian. And we have to defeat the Parthian with 10 hit points, which is nasty. The good news is that I actually think that Zeno of Gargrai is really strong against these guys because they've got dodge, but he's just got shed loads of dice, and then I give him tactics. Page 29 for combat rewards. Thanks, thanks, Jadicus. I just want to make sure that the combat rewards are, Primus events. Fully heal your hero. Gain a prowess card of your choice. If you have fewer than 5 units, including your hero, recruit random bag units until you have 5. Right, well, I didn't do any of that last time. I think what I did instead was I took, a bloodshed reward. Yeah, because I still only have my starting hero prowess cards. That's fine. What I'll do is I'll not take the die upgrade, and I'll take the hero prowess. I'm not going to go back and fix it from last time. So we could get Hook, which is pretty cool. I will share these with you guys using this camera over here. So Hook is pick a guy that's... Oh, come on. Are you going to work with me here, bud? So Hook is just pick a guy that's 2 away from you and pull him towards you, which is pretty fun. You can have pick your target. Do you know what? I'm just going to focus this for this bit because We're going to be looking at them up close anyway, so bear with me here while I sort this camera out. After accepting a spar event, you may add a bag unit to the end of the rival's lineup. If you do, you may choose which unit is the rival tribune for this event. I thought I always got to pick. Oh, for a spar event. Is that different? Or have I just been getting that wrong? I haven't actually done a spar event yet. So is the tribune in a spar event different to the tribune in other events? Or is it always supposed to be the local? And have I been doing that one? Let's just have a quick look at the rules for that. Check the power of this. So, sport events, capture the flag. Yep. We know all of that. So, the Tribune. Identifying the Tribune. Yes, okay, so this is because I haven't done a spar. So in Capture the Flag and King of the Hill, you choose, which is what I've been doing. In spar events, the Tribune is the first unit in the rival lineup. Okay, so actually pick your target could be really helpful. Because we could just make the Tribune the last one or whatever. Then we've got Strike Them Down, which says whenever Krakenlance defeats a rival unit, you may heal 1. I mean, that's boss. That's awesome because that really combos with my enormous hit points. And follow and embrace the dark, and also my fanged strike. Just have hit points for days. We've got mitigation. Whenever a bane is drawn from the bag, you may discard 2 tactics to ignore the bane's effect and return it to the bag. That's okay. Combat presence level 1. Your non-elite units add a yellow to their attack while you're in the combat. That's also really cool. Definitely considering that. And then that could let us get to combat presence level 2 eventually, which adds a blue instead of a yellow. And then we've also got minimize the risks, which says anytime you gain Scion influence, reduce the amount gained by 1. You cannot take this prowess as part of setup. I also really like that. So we have got send a message here, which is an opportunity which I might grab, which says at the start of any round, skip the travel phase and complete the following bloodshed event in the event phase. A random unused Primus. Pick a random unused Primus as the rival lineup. Your lineup is a hero and 2 camp units. Win the combat. During the cleanup phase, do not gain a reward or mark off a week, and then you gain a hero prowess and remove a bane. So, I mean, that would be 3 units versus 3 units. Yeah, so I think actually I definitely take Strike Them Down. And then we might also get Send a Message as well eventually, and do that to get another hero prowess. Autofocus is the true bane. Yeah, no shit, great. Yeah, I think Strike Them Down sounds really cool, because that just kind of combos with this sort of weird, like, sort of tanky regen thing I've got going on, where I don't actually have any regen, but, I mean, if I could also get regen, I would be gross. I'd be absolutely gross. Okay, so let me think here. What, I think that's it. Oh, and then I get to fully heal myself as well. So I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I didn't know that was going to happen, so I still think, rolling that extra attack against me at the end there was a fair mitigation, even though, because most of them were hitting me anyway, because I was the strongest pretty much the entire time. And for the enemies here, I could have picked anyway. They all kind of seem like they all change play, which is cool. Yeah, Kate, I mean, it's interesting how, thanks to the sort of the opportunity, or the special prowesses I've got coming out here, and the sort of the special opportunity units I've unlocked, how these have sort of informed a strategy that I've kind of leaned into, which is cool. I like that. I like how I've been able to sort of develop a strategy. Nice one. So I think that's going to wrap up our stream here. I'll come over here for chatting and just see if you guys have anything you want to say real quick before we wrap up for Hoplomachus Victorum for the moment. We're down 2 acts. This was most of Act 2 here. I think actually that was about just over half an act plus the Primus fight in just under 4 hours, and I did take a break in the middle. So if we can keep this pace up, we should be able to get through the remaining 2 acts in probably 3 or 4 more streams. I don't know when we'll be coming back to this. Maybe I'll try to fit one in over the weekend. Not going to make any promises because I've got a major studio cleanup to do. Lots of bits to sort out. And then Chris is going to come back for Oathsworn on Tuesday, and we're going to have Luke back for Stalingrad on Thursday. But thanks everyone so much for hanging out. I also want to work on I'm working on some more reviews as well. But Jenica says, I'm busy this weekend and I don't want to miss anything live. Well, hopefully you won't. But don't worry, Chadicus, because if I do get live this weekend, it'll just be the first half of Act 3. That's the boring half. It's the second half you want to be here for. But also don't miss it. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss it. And remember that all of this wonderful content is kindly brought to you by the supporters of this show on Patreon. We get to do what we want, and we get to say what we want and make what we want because we're primarily supported through Patreon, almost exclusively. And if you want to be part of that, you can come and join us. I've just wrapped up. I say I've wrapped up. The Patreon on the Discord. We're doing all kinds of cool stuff, including some giveaways. I actually have to wrap up a current giveaway, but we've just finished the entrance for that, so there's no new entries for that. But if you are supporting the show, we can get some cool stuff over there. And of course, we're also doing the monthly What Should We Play quizzes, and you can always tell me what you want. I actually just required a review copy of a game that someone's been asking for in those forums forever. So that's showing up soon, and whoever that is that's been asking for that, they're going to be excited to see that happen on the show, I hope, and hear my thoughts on it, I guess. But we'll be doing a playthrough of that when that shows up as well, and that wouldn't have happened without them being involved in the Patreon. So do come and support if you can. You can support for as little as $1, and you get into the Discord. You can enter all the competitions. And of course, if you can afford a little bit more, then you can have your name on the credits as well and a vote on that forum. But you're still allowed to shout at me on the Discord, even if you can't afford a vote on the forum. So please do come and hang out with us on the Discord. And thank you all so much for watching anyway. Even if you can't support that way, you can still support just by watching the show, throwing a like on the videos, and subscribing, and turning on your notifications so you don't miss it. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I'll see you all real soon. Bye for now.